Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Vigilantes Unleashed.
Yes.
And we are currently roaming around somebody else's base, the Ravagers of Time, because they said we could.
I left their base because I didn't have anything to do there.
Well, I'm going to head out now, too. I'm Jeff.
I'm Nikki.
And our goal here tonight is to, to have some fun and to continue to try to get to level 20 so we can shuck this lawful pursuit of justice in favor of one that works better, and that would be the vigilante pursuit of justice.
Vigilante!
Yeah. So where were we? We just finished Twin Shot. That's right. So
we did.
We need to go to King's Row, which means get on the train. Or as Carlin would say, get on the train, get on the train. Fuck you, I'm getting in the train.
I hate the wall here. I got it. That time I had to just backtrack just a tiny bit. And where are we going?
King's Row.
Okay.
Time to go play with some skulls.
Oh, right. Let's see.
So let's see.
I am having issues here logging into Twitch to see us. That's just me.
Actually, I do want to check because tonight we're doing something a little different.
Oh.
Yep, there it is. Holy crap. We are now, at least for this show and the D&D game, we'll be broadcasting live on both Twitch and YouTube.
What? That's amazing. I'm just getting a dead circle. Damn it.
Well, I'm able to see both, so...
Well, that's good.
Yep.
It might be my computer. My computer's been upset with me lately.
It senses that you're going to be moving it.
No, it senses the fact that it's full and its belly is full and it doesn't want to do things.
I know the feeling. Been there, done that.
Right.
All right. Once you get into King's Row, go ahead under contacts and you'll see that you can call Shauna Stockwell. You should do so.
Yeah.
And then she will tell you you have to get to the other side of the hospital and talk to Genevieve Sanders. And I don't know why I said her name like that. She's probably a lovely woman. I don't know. Let's look. Zoom right in here and see. Okay, lovely woman may be pushing it. And then once you get there...
Oh. Sorry, my map is way far in. Okay.
And Jules is ignoring me. So that's great.
That's not nice.
Because he's on.
Well, he's busy doing his own things.
Apparently. But usually he's at least got time to go, hey, Jeff, mate, what's up? You know. Something.
It'll be fine. We're fine.
Yeah. He's ignoring me. I've offended him somehow. It's clearly what's going on.
You are crazy.
Oh!
Finally found where I'm going.
And he just said, yo, good day, mate. Sure, are you red or blue side? We are blue side. All right, so now we got to talk to her, and she'll say, go hunt, kill skulls. So, there's a boss right over there to your left. We could start with that one.
By himself here?
Yeah.
Why am I not hitting him? Oh, there we go.
I don't know. Why were you not hitting
I
him?
don't know either. It wasn't like hitting him at all. And yeah, there's the next person. Oh, there's about 6 of them here. All right. Okay. I can dig it. I can dig it.
I should probably come help you and stop chatting.
Well, you know, it is what it is.
Well, you know, I don't want to see you, you know, end up face planting or nothing. You know, that's...
In the hospital.
Yeah, that's not fun. No one enjoys the hospital. Oof. Wow. That... Okay, so we just have 3 more to take down. And if you go kitty corner across the street, there's 3 of them. 2 minions and a lieutenant.
Picking on somebody in the street there.
Yeah, well, that's what they do. Because they're bastards.
Oh. Clue found. Contact. Call Shauna again.
Yes.
Oh wait, it says complete the current mission. Yes. Oh. What else were we supposed to do?
Hold on a second.
No.
I have to get Jules the Zoom link here. In case he wants to join us.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, now it says pay Toothbreaker Jones a visit. And I will make it red. Making it red. Making it red.
Making my way downtown.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you got.
You got. Oh, good stuff, man. God, I missed that one. That was a perfect opportunity to... Dang.
Yeah, it just popped into my head. What can I say?
Good stuff there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm stuck on the... Oh, it's okay. I got it.
Hold on. I'm going to invite...
Boop.
Jules? All right. Trying to keep my eye on Zoom too, so if he pops on, I can click admit, because it's a very exclusive club, you know. Oh, damn it, Jeff, you are not the tank. Stop running in. Forgot about that. The fact that I can run up to him and heal myself by punching one of them.
Nice. Hey there, it's you now. All your friends have gone away.
Uh-oh. I think there's a new voice.
Maybe.
There might be a new voice.
Hello.
Ah,
Can
there's
you
a
hear
new
me?
voice. Yes. How's it
G'day.
going?
Hi. We finally get to do it again after weeks and weeks of letting you down.
Weeks and weeks of us missing your wonderful presence.
Yeah.
There you go. We're just.
Yeah. No. I'm in Melbourne now. I've finally completed everything I need to. Like I can.
Oh, are you all done now?
I can rest easy. Yeah. The apartment back in Adelaide is clean and empty. Oh wait, no, I'm not all done because I haven't called and cancelled the electricity or the internet, so I've still got to do that yet.
Well, but you're done with everything you need to be there for.
Well, the hard stuff, yeah. The hard stuff is over.
Nice. So, what are you playing?
Did you say what are we playing?
No, what are you playing? Like.
Oh, the character is Thermos. This is actually the first character that I created on the Rebirth server.
Really?
Yeah, because I was going. It was pretty early on in the piece when City of Heroes had just come back, and I was just scrolling through You ever done that aimless character creation?
Oh,
sort of wandering.
The random
Sort of, yeah. And as I was looking through, and I remember because as I was going through the character card, I was thinking, oh yeah, that's right. This AT is good for this. This one's good for that. And I thought, mate, let's go damage first. And so I grabbed the blaster, and then as I was looking through, the power sets, I saw the water one, and I realised I've never tried the water one. So I picked water, and then I just picked fire for a secondary, just for because damage.
Huh.
And then I thought, water, heat, like thermos, like take a thermos to lunch, but
nice.
to work, to have a cuppa. Yeah. So and the red and blue, I think the red is meant to represent hot, and the blue is meant to represent water. So that's.
Presumably so.
And I went with the Valkyrie kind of costume because I don't know, I just thought it looked cool. that looks cool.
Okay, so answer a question to somebody who doesn't know as much as he should, because I've forgotten so much. What's the leprechaun for?
10% money increase.
Oh,
influence.
Nice.
Yeah. So if you put the leprechaun out, instead of making, say, 10 influence for killing a minion, you'll make 11. And yeah, it sounds small, but that kind of little look, if you times that over hundreds of thousands of enemies, then just a bit of extra money for you. So.
Wow.
There's other ones too, like the miniature. I think the red wisp thing. It does damage, a little bit of extra damage resistance, and
yep.
Yeah, it's written on each of them anyway. But yeah, now the leprechaun is whereas most of the other ones are just cosmetic. Yeah, the leprechaun does give you a little bit of a gold bonus.
The nice thing for me is it gives a prestige bonus.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Have you noticed that already?
Yeah. Because I was getting 3, now I'm getting 4.
There you go. Wow. Oh, no, I wasn't aware of the prestige bonus. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Because I'm in the process of trying to build a small base. So.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, the base building on this, apart from all the maximum amount of things per room and putting the things in the certain rooms, and the cost of procedure, certainly a lot more of a challenge getting a base going here than in other places.
Oh yeah, I'm well aware.
The base that I've got for this guy now, it's getting there. This guy is in. Oh no, this guy's in food fight now. Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, because Avros and a few others who were playing with me saw that I had thermos, and they went, what do I make? Lunchbox? So someone made lunchbox, then another person made corkscrew. Then
I made corkscrew.
Oh, was that corkscrew you? That's right. Yeah. Oh, so you were there for that conversation.
I was.
Okay. All right. I remember. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, well, okay. Well, that means I have to start again with base building for this character too. So, yeah, the leprechaun's good.
So I have a question for you, because you're more familiar with the server than I am. Why are our incarnate threads so incredibly hard to get?
Because they haven't really changed it, as they haven't really modified the code from that the way that I understand it. They haven't modified the drop rate that was on live.
Wow.
And now, when I say the way I understand it, because what I mean by that is that when Leo stole the code, or whatever his name was, I was told it was a guy called Leo, for the homecoming guy. When he stole the code, I think it was actually from a test server, and it was sort of also in pieces or fragments of, and so a little bit like in Jurassic Park, where they had to use frog DNA to complete the dinosaur.
Right.
He sort of had to, hack together a full server. So, what is true City of Heroes stuff, and what is hack stuff? I don't think I'd be able to tell the difference. I wouldn't be able to. I don't have a list of that in front of me. So, did you like the movie reference?
I did.
Yeah. I also loved your Blues Brothers podcast recently. No, not Blues Brothers.
The Ferris Bueller.
No. I did listen to that one too. Yeah. No. The ones I'm talking about are. Wait a second. Because I was listening to you and Chad and Buddy on my drive between Adelaide and Melbourne on the weekend, and I downloaded the first few episodes. So don't tell me though, because there was a couple of points I wanted to pick at you about it. Ghostbusters and Gremlins. And Gremlins. Yeah. And there was one observation you made about Ghostbusters that I was sort of thinking, what was it again? First of all, absolutely 100%, probably the most quotable movie. I was right on board with you when you said, look, because I haven't watched that film in probably 20, 30 years either. And when you said that line of, I thought Crossing the Streams was bad, and you put in, when you're talking to your wife, I think you said you put in blah 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 instead of Crossing the Streams was bad, when she makes the suggestion.
Right.
And I completely do that with everything, and I reckon if I watched the film again, I would do the same thing as you and go, is that where I got that from? Because you said a few of them. You said a few of them like whoa, nice shooting, Tex. And yeah, I still say that one, and I'm thinking, yeah, that the cultural impact that movie had on us was quite good.
I'm sorry, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Huh?
I can't remember now the bit you said that I disagreed with, but I'm sure it'll come to me if we keep chatting. Anyway, I'm dominating the conversation again. Nikki, how are you?
I'm good. I don't know where you guys are at.
I basically am right outside where the mission was. I haven't gone anywhere.
Oh, we're completed?
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be a big blue button that says mission.
There is. I was going to look for more people to kill.
No, we got everybody.
I don't know if there's many left. Yeah.
There were. I found a whole bunch. That's why I was like, ooh, I better not do this by myself.
No.
No, they were just like down a ways and.
All
so
right.
it wasn't a defeat. There was more there, was there? Okay.
No, I think we're good.
All right. Go ahead and call Shauna, and she's going to tell you to go back and talk to the not quite as lovely as she could be Genevieve.
How are you going, Jeff? Are you still doing Old Titus? What's your highest character on this now?
I took advantage of triple XP
weekend, triple XP
and
weekend, yeah.
I
Okay.
have my first 50.
Do you have your first 50?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So you can jump in on Incarnate Trials now.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
I'm about to complete the third Dark Astoria arc, the one with Max.
The third. Oh yeah, the mover stat. What his name is?
No,
the first one is. The first one is Heather Townsend.
Right.
Oh, then it goes to Moo.
And then she introduces you to Moo, and then he introduces you to Max.
Max, that's right, the one you call.
Right.
Yeah, that's right, Max. Yeah.
Yep. So I've got the final mission left with Max, and
Is that a solo story? That one, the final?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. No, because Avros was doing it the other day, and he said he couldn't push it forward without doing a solo bit. And I thought that doesn't sound right. I thought.
Well, if you want to skip right to the end, if you want to just complete the arc in one shot, you need help. If you're going to do it solo, you have to go through the other 3 missions beforehand to rescue fucking Malta people that will help you in the last mission.
No, I think I remember that. Yeah.
So I went through and rescued all the goddamn Malta people. I don't like Malta. I think sappers should all be destroyed. I don't think sappers should have been allowed in the first place.
Okay.
Sappers.
I have no opinion about sappers, so...
The sappers are against anything holy.
Well...
They're awful. Basically, Nick, sappers are enemies that show up and shoot a gun at you, which drops your endurance from full to about 10%, and then they hit you again and you have no endurance, and then they kill you.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a tank or a brute or something with 9 toggles on.
Yes.
and everything goes off.
Yes.
And then it's a bit like standing naked. Them turning all your toggles off is a bit like that dreaded dream coming true of when you're in your classroom with your pants off.
Yeah.
And you're that exposed, you're that vulnerable.
Stepping out on stage in your underwear. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they can just 1 or 2 shot you and you're down.
Yeah.
Where are we supposed to be in this building?
Yeah.
So I got to turn flight on to get to that.
I can't figure out where we're supposed to be in the building. I just walked in that thing and there's no left to right. Oh, I see. Around the corner.
Yeah.
Wow, I was not seeing that. Shoo. It's craziness.
Yeah, so Jules, we made a slight advancement on our stream tonight.
Yeah?
We are now broadcasting simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube.
What?
Oh, wow. I'm on YouTube.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Hey, Mum, look at me. I'm on YouTube. I'm famous now.
Right.
Yeah, now I can. When I introduce people, I can say I'm Julian. You might know me from YouTube.
Nice.
Well, if you had your camera on, you might be able to pull that one off.
Yeah, you'd know me better if you. Yeah, I'm that guy that got way too excited about hearing he was on YouTube. So now I'm on Jeff Bezos's network and Sergey and Larry's network. So I guess I'm now endorsing many billionaires.
Yeah, we're just abusing the services they offer. That's what Vigilantes do.
Have you guys heard that saying? If you're not paying for a product, you're the product.
Wow.
No, I hadn't.
Yeah.
That's pretty intense.
If you're using a service and not paying for it, you're the product. Yeah. So, which is, given data collection and what have you these days.
That's true. All right, I'm clicking the glowy. That means the ambushes will start. Okay. Here they come.
Okay, we should stay together then, yeah?
Probably.
Yeah, where are we supposed to be going? You're just flying all around. You're flying all around like I can't.
Well, I stopped.
Don't you have flight? Oh wait, but you're
No, she's a super jumper.
You're a brute though, so you'll be fine.
She's a super jumper.
Maybe jump on top of this crate here, and then you'll take the aggro, and then we'll target through you, if you like.
Oh, God bless America! I hate jumping.
Okay, first guy's in.
Here comes the first one.
Where are they coming from? Oh, I see.
So yeah, that's it. So if you press Shift Tab, you'll just keep hitting the.
Oh, I got her a bind set up. So.
Oh, great, good binds. There we go, even better.
Yep. Oh. Holy mackerel! Got a bunch of them. Oh well, not that many. That's all right. One of them seems just hell-bent for leather that he's going to shoot Jules out of the air.
You, Nikki, are doing great work.
Ooh. No, don't. Dirty, scummy thing. Now I gotta get back up there. Oh, hey. Hey-oh!
Yeah, this is her first character with super jump, so.
Oh, yay, and I got to go to the hospital because I'm not paying attention.
No, don't go to the hospital.
Oh.
If you go to the hospital, you won't get the experience from our kills.
Okay.
Yeah, so just hang there for a second, and we can just res you. Like, do you have a wakey in your inspiration tray there?
One of with the inspirations, it would be a light blue one that with a body laying on the ground and an arrow.
Oh, don't worry, you just leveled.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
You just level resed.
Yeah. The best level res. It's yeah.
Yeah, you know
but thank you, but I want to thank you for your service, though, Nikki. Thank you for laying down your life so that Jeff and I might live. That was very, very noble and selfless of you. So thank you.
Is there more?
You did exactly what the brute does. There's what's that? Shut down the den. Okay, so defeat Mandible.
Right. So now we go.
There's a couple of mobs out here.
I think that's the last ambush. Yeah. So now we got to deal with these. Use my dad's word. These yucca-pucks.
Miscreants.
Oh.
So
that would explain it. How do you what?
How do you not drain yourself, or do you just stop fighting as much? Because I'm just like, kind of like a WoW sort of thing, is you just go in as a tank and just beat until they're done. But now it's like, oh, you actually can
run out of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your inspiration tray, so is that screaming coming through the microphone?
Yes.
A little bit.
But that's okay. We just consider it, that's the sounds of combat.
Of children. That's right. That's right. That is a sound. Actually, if I close the door, just give me a second. That might help.
It's okay. That's what they do. They're little.
And these kids are also autistic too, so there's communication troubles. And I don't mean like, my kid's got a learning difficulty autistic. I mean like Rain Man level, like the functioning sort of.
Got it.
Like real sort of like the manifestation is immediately obvious to you when you see when you interact with the child. So it's
gotcha.
So yeah, my sister here goes through a bit of a it's a bit of a handful for her to sort
I
of
imagine
get on top of that. And I'm sorry I also apologise to everyone out there for I don't know, categorising degrees of mental illness. That's not what I meant by that. So.
Well, there are mild cases and severe cases for any illness. So
exactly, and I think they call it high functioning, don't they? When they say people can still sort of have there's those that have had, on the spectrum that can still sort of engage and not need constant 24/7 support, and then there's others that do need that sort of attention. And as a 4-year-old, the other thing about the 4-year-old, the one that TJ, the one who the autism is a bit more severe, is that he was also born with a hole in he was also born with a congenital heart defect, which meant that he had to have an operation a few days after his birth, which would get him to live to 3 to 4 weeks. And then he had to have another surgery within that period so that he might live for another 3 months. And then so he's sort of been in and out of hospital since he was born. And he's got these massive, sternum to waist type scars all over on his, it's just, I can't imagine the pain that he would have been through in his short 4 years of life. And,
no, but
and
let's look on the bright side. When he hits college, he's going to be able to make up some fucking awesome stories about how he got them.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I fought a shark.
Yeah, even when he's at primary school, he's gonna sort of make up stories about him being a supervillain. This is
there you go.
This
right.
is
All right, Nick, talk to her.
I did, but she said I'm gonna be more careful. Check with Detective Freetag instead.
Weird.
Did I do something wrong?
I don't know.
Well, have you out-leveled the character? What level are you now?
I don't know. We should go level and find out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but you're actually both my friends, so I can look at my global list here, and it says that you are level 10, and are we not globals, Nikki?
Shauna.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so you've hit level 10. What contact are you trying to talk to?
Genevieve, Shauna Stockwell.
Genevieve, Shauna Stockwell, okay. Does she have a level...
Genevieve said I need to be careful who I talk to with cops and everything else, and then she said she didn't have anything else, but Shauna Stockwell says, I really need your help. My source has gone missing. Do you have that in your contacts?
Wait a minute. Yeah, no, her level range is 5 to 9. 5 to 9.
Oh, okay, so we just out-leveled her.
Yeah.
But it gave me the next one, I think.
Oh yeah. Were you guys trying to do the what do you call it? Collaborative method, were you?
I have Find Emily Rodriguez.
I do not.
Well, that's the mission that I just put up for everybody, so we can do it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, no, I see
yeah,
that.
no, you got it. I got it here marked for death. Her name is Emily Rodriguez.
Oh, okay.
But you had to do it from something else. I got it. Find Emily Rodriguez.
All right. And I think I'll throw that there. I got a new power that we'll try out when we get inside the mission. Something that supposedly will benefit all of us.
Something awesome.
We'll find out.
You level up too?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're playing as a guardian. Let me try and guess what power you might have picked up there. You've got Umbral and Ice.
Yep.
Maybe you picked up an awesome Umbral power.
No, it's an ice power.
An ice pack. Oh, ice pack.
Nick, come to where I am.
Aren't I doing that?
Not at the red arrow point, but
That's America.
right. When I hit level 12, I'm taking like recall friend.
I'm not doing so bad this time. There's 2 of you on my map, so I get lost. And there's huge buildings, so the police department. Okay, now you just jumped up in the air.
I did. Oh, I was trying to make it easier for you to see me. This is the guy you level at.
Blue steel?
Yeah. And when you said, "Did you level?" I immediately figured out you didn't. So, you should definitely do that before we go in.
Oh man, I don't know what to take on these things. Mind over body, or more melee stuff.
Have you been getting?
Actually, I can have a quick look at her list now. She's got at the moment. She's got Savage Strike, Maiming / Vicious Slash. Those are pretty good 3 chain to have. Yeah, so maybe, and because remember how last mission you did die, so maybe a bit more survivability would be on the cards at the moment. So yeah, maybe if you go mind over body, because willpower's a brilliant, like that's a great armor set. Willpower.
That's what my level 50 is. He's a katana willpower scrapper.
Katana willpower, yeah, that's a good combo, isn't it? The parry, no, it's not parry. What's the parry on the katana again?
Montague Castanella has contacted you. Just put okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll do that at some point.
Yeah.
Oh,
Montague's
like
cool.
3 things just like hit me.
Yep, welcome to level 10.
Yeah, because you hit level 10, you unlocked a whole new, bunch of content.
Now, mind over body is something you're going to need to turn on. It's a toggle. Once you turn it on, it'll stay on until you turn it off or somebody knocks it off you.
Okay, good. Good to know. Good to know.
Willpower I'm pretty familiar with now because I've been messing around with it on Azure Blade for weeks.
Yeah. And yeah, it's a pretty good one though, because that gives you a bit of smashing lethal resistance. Quite a big jump actually, 16%. That's nice.
Yeah.
And also psionic resistance. Oh, that's always good. Oh, so with your level 50, is there a tanker or a brute? Your willpower guy.
Scrapper.
Oh, scrapper.
Good old-fashioned scrapper.
So he can go up against the carnies and the some of the arachnos and other things and have that side protection.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
what the? I was jumping and
right around the corner.
Somebody just put me to sleep on top of one of those.
Oh.
Yeah, that would have been the Circle of Thorns probably.
Yep.
Or is it a Circle of Thorns around here?
Yes.
Would do that? Yeah.
Yes. All right, Vic. Let's do this.
Intermission.
Yep.
Intermission.
Okay.
Now remember, don't go away from the door once you get in here until I have a chance to try this. There we go.
Ooh,
Oh, nice. You gave us ice armor.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, further inside the abandoned King's Gambit works.
Misery. Finish things here without me. The shipment arrived early. I must go.
That makes me laugh.
Yes, Shinobog, but
What is matter?
as the Lord of Death, you alone can choose the first death to begin tonight's ceremony.
Kill the girl first. Show new recruits what happens if they talk to wrong people.
My pleasure.
Some big ass honking brute with this tiny little voice.
Yeah, actually, that's a running joke that we had about my sister and her husband, because her husband's like this big, sort of like kind of lurking, looking like a big, built like a brick shithouse, sort of outback guy who sort of was a manager for a sheep station. So they're not, they're not softies.
Okay, a manager for a what?
But he had this uncharacteristically sort of high voice at times, and my sister sort of has one of the lower tones for I guess you'd say in the female range.
So he's a tenor and she's an alto. Got it.
Yeah. So the running joke with the other jackaroos, the other station workers, were, "Hi Angela, I'm home." "Hello Dougal, how was work today?"
Now. You said he was manager of a what?
A sheep station.
A sheep station.
Well, not a farm, no. The difference is, it's a bit like what you would call a ranch, I guess.
Okay.
But the difference is, so, for example, I used to work on a station, and that was 3 million acres. And the difference being that a farm is a privately owned property. Like a property, you got the farmer, he owns the property, he's got the private, it's on the deed. Is his name. He owns the land.
Right.
On a station, it's Crown land, so it's still land owned by the Crown, that you can get a lease for. You can get a lease for it, and you can use it under that terms of the lease. And the lease has an expiry date. Most leases are 99 years, which for most humans is, oh well, it's mine now. but yeah, it's still the fact that it's a different type of land ownership is the difference between and so that means that the properties can be all the much bigger. Because on the sheep stations out where I was working, you could only really have one sheep for every 5 acres, which is not a very efficient farm. You know,
that doesn't even sound.
Yeah, usually you want to have about 3 or 4 animals per acre, but no, this is one animal for every 5 or 6 acres sort of thing. And so, so you needed, so for example, to use the station I was on again, the station called Rulina. Actually, if you could actually type Rulina into Google Maps, and you'll see where it is on the Nullarbor. The Nullarbor is the outback in West Australia, and you could overlay it. You could overlay that property, the size of the property, over something like, you know, Sydney or Melbourne, or probably even LA or New York, sort of thing. It's that kind of area, and you'd have about 12 people in total working on the property, and you'd have about 70,000 head of sheep in the flock. So it was a lot of space with a lot of nothing, with a lot of work, a lot of driving. Like if I was to do a water run, like if I was to jump my bike and you know, go around the station to check all the water, it'd be a 200-kilometre trip, and I'd probably check about 12 waters for that time.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was pretty. But look, the experience was like nothing else. It was great. Oh, I forgot to whip out my leprechaun.
Oh yeah, me too. Which I found out I can't do while I'm flying.
Nah, it's got to be a ground one there.
Oh, hiding behind the crates, are we?
Nikki, you're such a great sort of brute.
Oh, thank you.
The way you lead the charge and go in there and make sure that you collect the aggro before the squishies get it.
I'm trying.
How squishy are you though, Jeff, as a guardian? Have you sort of got a bit of survivability in that character already? Or?
A little bit. Like,
Okay.
He actually has a couple, like, melee attacks.
Yeah,
in
okay,
this
yeah.
set, so...
And the fact that you got actually, of course, the ice pack as well. You just showed us that one, so.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going, but...
Well, we're going back to that
that
intersection and go the other way.
Oh, whoops. Okay. Oh. No. We can take the other people. There we go. Did you not? You jerk?
Yeah, see, that's my melee. It's actually a heal, a self-heal.
Is it a life drain, is it?
Yeah.
I love life drains.
Actually,
this one here, that one, you see that one that looks like a water spiral sucking the enemy? That's my life. I got a life drain on that one too.
Nice.
What's that one called?
Yeah, mine is called...
it's called... What's your one called?
Essence Drain.
Essence Drain. My one's called Dehydrate.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
So like I suck the water out of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Nikki, I missed your stream this week. You know, the player chat one that I've been sort of watching a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
How'd that go?
It went good. I'm still figuring out how to make both of us voices at the same level, and it was a little off, but I'm working on it.
Oh, you'll get there.
But she has...
You guys are geniuses. You'll figure it out.
She has some interesting news that she talked about.
Yeah? What's the news?
I'm moving back to Michigan to be with everybody.
Oh, wow. Not with me, obviously, but everyone else. That's great.
Well, if you were in Michigan, she'd be with you too.
Yeah.
Yes, listen.
You know,
I have too much crap in my house to move all the way to Australia.
Okay. Well, also, you're not going to have much luck getting to Australia with our international borders are still closed. So, I don't know
Right.
if we'll ever have an international visitor again this decade. I don't know, because our vaccine rollout isn't really rolling out that smoothly, and so we
Yeah.
still don't have I don't know what you'd consider herd immunity, if that's what you call it.
Well,
but,
I don't know where we're at in terms of vaccine rollout, but my wife told me that we are under 300 active cases of COVID in the state of Michigan.
yeah, well, you guys are doing good. I think that the piece of news I heard was that you guys were sort of at 65% already, which
Yeah.
is really impressive.
Yeah, us and
We're-
Kansas, we're leading the United States.
Yeah, that's good on you. Hopefully, like it'll all be sort of behind us soon. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so Ash, Ash Valkyrie, she does have a visa to get here, but she now needs to sort of get work as well. So, but for her, it's been a nightmare trying to get here. So Australia, back 200 years ago, all you had to do was kill someone to get here. Now, you have to jump through so many hoops. It's a
Yeah.
lot harder.
Oh, for the good old days.
Whoa.
For the good old days when a simple murder would get me my visa.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking that water power. I like the way you've colored it.
Yeah, the blue and the
Yeah.
I do like the whirlpool. Like if I get the whirlpool now like this.
Where's Misery? Okay.
Nice.
So do I run straight over Misery? See what
No,
happens?
we're gonna try and pull some of those guys from the back first,
Nice. Okay.
so they're not attacking us while we're taking her out. So don't get
Right.
any closer to her than you are now. Let us
Okay.
bring them to you.
Do, 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 do. Hey, buddy, come on over. Well, I can't get that far. Okay. All right.
I'm good at this part because I usually do this solo.
And then he stops.
All right,
what are you
moron.
doing there, buddy?
Come this way. Okay. He couldn't figure out how to get around the people kneeling on the ground.
Here, let me hit
For
you at your
fuck's
knee
sake.
level.
All right.
You big baby.
Last one in the back. And I'm going to run straight backwards so he won't get caught up on anybody this time. And okay, fine.
Kill him before he gets there. Fine. See if I hear.
No. And apparently we're now going to take out this group in the back. Because I
the
can't
back?
target for shit.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know that there were more back there. Sorry, my mistake.
No, it was my mistake. I didn't actually intend to get their attention.
Oh, yellow recipe, yay.
Oh, nice.
Ah,
Yeah.
No, it was a temporary power. I got all excited then.
Earlier this afternoon, I crafted my first purple.
Oh, nice.
And it's something that I've been holding on to for almost a month.
How do you go about getting your invention salvage? Do you get it from the auction house, or do you use the AE tickets?
Actually, it's just salvage that's built up.
Oh, really?
I had to buy one thing.
Oh, right. Wow, that's very convenient.
Yeah. And so I have my first Armageddon.
Nice. Armageddon.
I can't see anything. Okay.
It does. You get an Armageddon, and it comes with Ben Affleck and Liv Tyler.
Yeah, it's great. Fortunately, the I.O. is much better than the movie. All right.
now
Let
are
me
we going
see
straight
if I
for
can.
her?
I'm gonna see if I can. Ooh, nice.
Aspa impossible.
I managed to pull him without getting anybody else because I missed. All right.
No. Now we got her.
All right. Well,
Nope, that's not who I want. That's not who I want. I want her. Give me her. No! Stop it. Stop it. Hey, just take your face for my own, girl. Yeah, no, you won't.
okay, that one's done.
away from me. No, 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 you big baby.
Nice.
Yay! Look how happy those prisoners are.
Yeah, you saved all those people.
Yeah, you guys are lucky I'm not a villain at the moment. I'll wipe you all out. Oh wait, there's more people There's more people over there.
They're running. You can't target them once you can't target them once you finish. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Then
There you go.
All right. So now. Oh, it's gonna let me finish.
What?
Oh, Squeaky Voice. We get to
Wait,
go
where?
fight Squeaky Voice.
We talked to the cop, right?
No, you talk to call Shauna.
Oh, there's so many call and talk and.
Yeah. Investigate Anderson Construction. All right. Yeah, so anybody else who's watching, we're on the Rebirth server. If you'd like to join us, just let me know who to send the invite to, and you're welcome to. We're currently running level 10 Shauna Stockwell King's Row arc. And we're making fun of the bad guys by giving them squeaky voices.
Oh, really? What the heck?
Shooting them with water.
Yeah. And umbral energy.
I picked up a few apparently.
Yeah, just enter the mission and they'll be too scared to follow you.
Oh, good.
Boy, wouldn't that be a bitch?
That was unpleasant.
Duck in the mission to get away from them and they follow you into the mission. That would not be good.
Okay.
So, Jules, what other episodes did you listen to besides Ghostbusters?
The Gremlins one, and I like that analysis that Ghostbusters is a comedy horror, and Gremlins is a horror with a bit of comedy in it. And whichever one you prefer would be probably the one you like better. Like if you're more of a horror person, with, likes a bit of comedy, then you probably prefer Gremlins. Whereas if you're a comedy person who doesn't mind, because I'm not really a horror person, but I love Ghostbusters, for example.
Yeah.
And
well, Ghostbusters is a supernatural comedy, really.
Yeah. Whereas Gremlins, I could take it or leave it. When Gremlins came out, because I'm a big. Oh my God, the way that all three of you went gaga the moment one of you mentioned Phoebe Cates was really hilarious. Because I was also, because I too am also kind of on that band of Phoebe Cates is amazing.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
It's a shame that Ridgemont High tarnished her movie rep the way that it did. But yeah, I'm a fan of her from Drop Dead Fred. And
Yes! Oh my God, Drop Dead Fred was one of my favorites.
With Rick Mayall.
Yeah. Actually, there was I don't know if you know of a podcast called How Did This Get Made with it's got Jason Mantzoukas and another sort of random guy who's there was a TV show called The League years ago, The League, where a bunch of guys like Nick Kroll and a few of his mates had a fantasy football league thing together, but a couple of the actors from it seems like they're a comedy team that all know each other, and they have this podcast called How Did This Get Made, which reviews usually movies that are B grade or like the name of the podcast, How Did This Actually Get Made? How did this movie become what it is? And they actually did Drop Dead Fred, which separated the game. So what's his name? Paul Schaefer, who I find to be irritating actually. He was saying that it's a stupid movie in it, whereas his wife played by his wife, who is now I think a more famous comedy actor than he is, was like you, Nikki, was moved by it. And like me, I thought Drop Dead Fred when it happened was, the fact that it could bring humour to mental illness and to depression and all the fact that it lightened the load is the way I saw it. and
Right.
and also the the breaking stuff just for the heck of it, and he's fun going.
Right.
And also I was a Young Ones fan from the 80s. So,
Oh, right.
yeah,
I
so the fact
actually first saw Rick Mayall in Blackadder.
yeah, well, okay, Blackadder 2 I was a fan of. I like Blackadder, obviously.
As Lord Flashheart.
Yeah, okay, yep. And yeah, so
Flash,
I
Flash by
I
name,
love-
Flash
I
by
loved
nature.
it, yeah. And the fact that Phoebe Cates was in that. I mean, I already knew Phoebe Cates from Gremlins, and I was too young when Ridgemont High came out. I don't think I saw it until the 90s or something. When I think this very conversation was had. I said to someone how much I love Phoebe Cates, and they said, "Oh, have you seen her boobs?" And I went, well, I don't think so, but not that I need to. I mean,
I don't think so, but keep talking.
That's like someone telling me if I've seen my kid sister's boobs. I don't really want to get into that. That's not, and so So what other movies was she in the 80s, in the mid 80s? So Gremlins was obviously 84, wasn't it?
That sounds right.
My friend does dates and names and numbers and stuff. I can't do any of that. I'm like, it was in the 80s.
Well, yeah, 84. The reason why 84 though, Nikki, is fresh to me now is because this was fascinating to me when the guys pointed this out. The Ghostbusters and the Gremlins came out the same day, specifically because Warner Brothers wanted something to go up against Ghostbusters, because Ghostbusters was looking like it was going to have nothing to come up against it. Is that the case, Jeff? Is that what
It sounds right, but this was a long time ago. We just Chad
It was
just
only 2 years ago, wasn't it? Oh yeah, but I guess you've crammed in a lot of information into then with other movies.
Chad just told me that we just passed our 5-year anniversary on that podcast.
Oh,
Was it really? Because
Yeah.
I was looking at the dates on what I was downloading, and I thought that those 2G movies, the Ghostbusters Gremlins duo, I know they would be among the earliest episodes, but I thought that the date was the 2018. So I thought that you'd only been going for 3 or 4 years, but it's been 5 years. Maybe
I think so.
Maybe it said 16, and I thought it was an 8. That could be. Maybe that's what it was.
Yep. First episode, January 5th, 2016.
Well, there you go. Okay. Yeah, I know I got that wrong then.
And I was kind of like, wow, all right, well, happy anniversary, Chad.
Happy belated anniversary, Chad.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary, Chad. You git.
Yeah, lately the...
When will his training? As I was listening to each episode, I was thinking, wait a minute, when does his training finish? When does it become? When does he graduate? When does he become another geek?
Never.
Really, it's a perpetual, endless training.
Buddy has a master's degree and teaches film.
Yeah.
I have a PhD and I teach film.
Yeah.
Chad has a master's degree in radio.
Hey now.
Don't knock that. That counts.
No,
Come on.
I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying
Yeah.
we have degrees specializing in what we're talking about. He doesn't.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
also have a degree. I also have a master's degree in radio.
Yes.
But I also
don't-
don't know anything about film.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your master's degree in, Nikki?
Radio.
Radio.
Communications.
But I don't know if radio specifically doesn't fall into. I mean, it's in the media bracket.
It is in the media
And-
bracket, but we
and I
both
think-
specialized in film.
But I think the ham radio also overlapped, like the golden era of, like, what was the dawn of the golden era? Yeah. So.
Well, yeah.
wouldn't-
I mean, it happened. I mean, it definitely happened in the same era, but
And those Orson Welles like radio dramas, they're the inspiration of and lead and have a huge Venn diagram over early cinema, don't they?
no,
The
they have
radio dramas.
No, they have that Venn diagram overlap on television.
More so on the television.
Yeah, because
okay.
most
like the
most of
serial, like the Green Hornet.
Right,
things
most
like that.
of the
okay,
early television series were simply ports from radio.
Right.
I think I'm dying over here by myself.
Oh yeah, I think you are, because...
Oh, where are you? Oh, sorry, we were talking.
I'm just falling on my face.
Yeah.
No big deal.
But also, when you're in trouble like that, do you have a few things in your inspiration tray? Like you want things like purples and greens.
I did use the green. I used the green.
If you pop a purple, the purple will mean that
purples.
Do you have any oranges, like the orange shields one?
I do have oranges.
Yeah, if you pop a couple of oranges, that means that when the enemies do hit you, the magnitude of the hit will be lessened. So instead of let's say they punch you, instead of being worth 100 damage, it might be worth 75, which will make which draws out the. I've just given you a wakey and a break free. Actually, no, I can't fit the break free. Your inspirations must be. Did you get the wakey I just sent you? Did you click on the wakey?
Back? Can I hit that?
Yep.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
There you go. And if I give you this break free, so that purple one that's got that, like that cracked egg thing in the middle of it, you click that. If you click on that now, it'll get rid of the stun. So the stun you have right now, because when you wake up, you're still drowsy. It's like you're drunk. And the stun lasts for about, I think it's 20, 30 seconds or something.
Yeah.
If you pop a break free, that'll clear your mind. That'll sort of go, oh, I'm okay, and then you can.
Right.
Yeah.
And how do you get your willpower back up or your whatever? Okay, it's going finally. It was like seeming to not go fast.
So there should be clickable. Yeah, there should be clickable powers on your tray.
Yeah, it'll go faster if you click rest.
Which one's rest?
The one that looks like a gray circle with a white plus sign in the middle of it. It's a power.
Also, if your power that you want is not visible, if you open up your powers window, you can arrange your powers however you like. You can click and drag.
I don't have a rest.
I know you do have it. It's probably just not you probably just don't have it slotted. So
right.
So you click see the powers link, the button that says powers.
Just to the left of inspirations.
Next to inspirations. Yeah, click on powers, and then under the inherent, you got three columns there. You'll have your primary on the left, the secondary in the middle, and then on the right hand side, you've got temporary powers, inherent powers, your auxiliary.
I pulled it down to my bar. We're good.
Yeah. So what that means is with that set, with all those powers in that list, all those powers that are highlighted, that are visible, I should say, not grayed out, are powers that you have access to at the moment.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so we might be fighting all these things unnecessarily. I just don't know how to, where else to go. So I'm just...
No, we needed to...
know exactly.
Yeah. We needed to fight them.
No, you're doing great. In fact, we should be following you. So when you move forward... Yeah. So we should be assisting you with the aggro that you pick up.
Oop.
Yeah, so the fact that you died then was partly our fault.
Don't forget to turn mind over body back on.
Okay, super jump is off. So mind over body needs to be on.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I always have trouble remembering that when I die, I have to turn everything back on.
Yeah, and just keep an eye on your inspiration tray too. There.
Okay, we're about
Nikki.
to trigger the big guy. Once we enter this room, we get cutscene and then elite boss.
Okay.
Yes. So before you go into a fight, Nikki, you can probably pop a couple of your oranges, maybe maybe your reds and your yellows.
And
the yellows will increase the chance of you hitting things. The reds will make the damage all the worse.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
And
wait,
we got
who's fighting?
ambushed behind us.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, hold on.
There's one around the corner.
Dirty jerk. Leave my friends alone.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. You mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Right. Oh, now we got the cutscene.
Yep.
There we go. You can do Korag there, Jeff.
Okay.
Dot.
Aspa! My brother, he tells me not to hunt you. He tells me killing you would be bad for business, that it isn't right time. Maybe that's true. Maybe. Unfortunately for you, I never had good mind for business.
Jesus, look at it.
Oh, he's a staff. He's staff something.
Yeah. All right. Over here.
Okay, here they come. I'm gonna use you as my meat shield, Nikki. I hope you don't mind.
Oh. I am getting hacked by somebody. Thank the gods.
I just killed him.
Yeah.
Where are you? Can I get you back?
Oh, look at them all run, you chicken shits.
Yeah. We're done. They're running away. You can't attack them anymore. And you leveled.
Nice.
So just go ahead and exit.
Okay. Do the leveling thing, and then I probably need to go because you can see behind me there is a box I have to pack. Pack. They're actually showing my house.
When's your move?
Well, as soon as possible. They're actually showing my house this weekend before I'm ready to go.
This weekend.
Yeah, like Friday.
Yeah, you might want to get your ass moving. Yeah.
Well, they told me so here in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah.
The housing is so scarce that we put my house on the market today at 10, and my realtor called or texted me and said there is a full price sight unseen cash offer on the table already.
Wow. So that would go a ways to explain why that the threat of evictions from people losing their jobs would have been such a hot issue, considering the demand for housing.
Yeah, there's no place to go.
Yeah. Okay.
If you don't have a place already.
Yeah. In fact, it might also go a ways to explaining why your homelessness over there is such a problem.
Yep.
Well, yeah. And it's cheaper to buy a house than rent, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you find a really good deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Is there there's no risk of the subprime thing happening again?
I don't know what that is. Subprime? I'm sorry, I don't.
I don't
know
think
what-
so.
The subprime thing, Nikki, was what made your economy collapse in 2007, 2008.
All the predatory lending stuff.
Oh yeah. What was I gonna say?
Like it came about from banks being reckless with who they gave money to, and saturating the market with bad loans, but calling them good loans.
we can't. Wait, where are we going? Are we going to?
But no, that's it. But also, I can see the incentive there. If it's cheaper to buy a house than rent, that's good for the homeowner, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Jeff, I see your thing right next to me, but I don't know where we're going.
I am not with you. I am at Blue Steel.
Oh yeah, no, Nikki, don't follow me. I'm at the AE. You go follow. Go follow Jeff. He's at the leveler person.
That's what I need, is the level up guy.
Yeah, sorry, I just came here to buy some salvage and some other stuff.
There we go. Why can't I click on him?
I don't
Oh,
know.
there we go. I was too close to him.
Oh.
Apparently.
That can happen.
Yeah, you got to be next to him. It'd be like trying to shake someone's hand from 100 meters away. Yeah.
Oh no, I was too close to him.
Why isn't it working? No, you're too close to him. And yes, it does make sense that all of you have your masters in radio, considering that you all run a radio station.
Yeah.
That's the reason,
Well,
isn't it?
I just
Yeah.
I just have a history of like working in radio. My undergrad degree was in mass mediated communication, so and I specialized in radio there. But
Yeah.
once I hit my master's, I was like, oh no, movies, please.
Right.
No, gotcha. And I do understand that pull. Movies have there's a sentimentality that they spark when you're like my earliest memories of films of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Mary Poppins and Oliver Twist, kind of like little cozy places in my mind of a fantastical world where things are great and magic and everything ends in a happy way. And so going to movies from that point onwards is kind of like a mental escape in a way, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
To try and recapture that.
Looking back now, I realized that I was destined to be a horror fan because my favorite movie as a kid was Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Oh.
Wait a minute! I love Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Would you call that a horror?
Well, it was scary. It was scarier than a lot of other movies because there was that whole, Nazis invading and the empty armor coming forth to do battle.
Yeah.
And,
I love that part.
I know.
Yeah,
But I really
Yeah.
connected with that one more than a bunch of the other Disney films that I was seeing at that point.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah, well, because it sparked a more guttural reaction, a more sort of a primal sort of like it kicked in the fright.
and immediately I wanted to learn how to become a witch.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, I found that movie I loved because it had Mr. Banks from Mary
Yes.
Poppins in it, and in a very different role where I could sort of have a greater affection for him than I did in Poppins.
Yeah.
Right.
Mary Poppins.
And
well, he's not the bad guy. You sure don't love him.
Oh yeah, or the cold, uncaring patriarch that
Right.
that we
Right.
don't want to have. Yeah. And Andrew Lansbury. Oh my god.
Yes.
Andrew Lansbury, so brilliant, so wonderful. Actually, now I think about it, the kids were familiar too, wasn't?
Yeah, they were child actors that were in a few things at that point.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So I'm sure you've seen them in other things.
So
Yeah.
I've leveled up. I'm going to take my leave of you two if you want to use your big kids, if that's okay.
Sure.
Yeah, that's right. Can I before you log out there, Nikki? Can I recommend that you drop your that you park your character, what we call park the character, in a place where it can pick up a day job benefit. So what that means is, while you're logged off, your character, for example, if you're at the train station, the day job, I think, rider or whatever it is, gives you a travel bump in terms of your speed, the way you move, the speed of your movement. If you drop it off in the auction house, I think it increases the frequency of the invention salvage drops. If you drop it off in a police station, you get. If you drop it off in a bank or even a supergroup, you get increased influence drops. If it's so it's called a day job, meaning that a bit like Superman. When you're playing a Superman, but then when you log off, your character turns into the mild-mannered Clark Kent. That kind of idea.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Probably.
So if you drop it off,
what would be useful, park your character up on top of the hospital, or up on top of the police department.
hospital's great. That's a good. Yeah.
Up on
One
top of the
those two.
police department, next to the supergroup portal.
Actually, yeah, because sometimes if you're in 2 overlapping day jobs, you can get 2 at the same time.
Yeah. But if you log off next to the supergroup portal, eventually you get the teleport to base temporary power.
Oh, so here I am at the police department.
Okay, come up. Basically, you're going to the roof. Look for the big red and silver helicopter.
I gotta make it up the building. Can I make it up the building?
Now, the way that you'll know that you've got a day job is if you look at your buff bar, if you look at your, where your level, where it says your level, your green bar and your blue bar, and you've got a whole bunch of icons beneath that. One of them should look like one of them should be yellow with like a little chest inside it. And if you hover over it, it'll say day job. Like right now, I'm inside the AE, so it says day job architect.
There it is. So come stand right next to this.
Okay.
Like right up next to it. And you should see that icon. And if you hover over it, it says day job monitor duty.
Where is it?
Ah, yeah, that's the supergroup one. Yeah.
It's,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
There you go. You've got it. Yay.
Yay! Day job monitor duty. Nice.
So go ahead and log out here.
Excellent.
And let that work for you while you're logged off.
Nice. That's smart.
Yeah, thank you, Jules. I forgot all about that.
No worries. No, it's always fun to... Because the other day I was playing with Ramoni and I'd left her in Dark Astoria, and Dark Astoria gives you negative energy and I think cold resistance.
Oh no!
And so it made her... So yeah, she had that temporary power on for about an hour or two, and it just made her into a beast. So it's really
Nice.
All right. Well, good packing, Nick.
Thanks.
Yeah, good night, Nikki.
Have a good night, you guys.
All right.
Do our best.
Ta-ta-ta.
See ya.
No, it was great to see you again too. Sorry that you couldn't see me, but I'm hopeless with technology. I need to get a camera. I got a camera on my laptop over there, but I don't know. It looks weird when I've got it on the side, and yeah, I don't know. I'm funny like that.
All right, so Jules, what would you like to do?
Great. Well, I've just found you're level 50.
Yep.
Is it blue side or red side?
Blue side. Well, he's Vigilante, so he can go anywhere.
Oh, great. Can you grab him?
Yep.
And then because the Despites, the Despites, they've got a level 50 team running at the moment on red side, I believe. And I've just been told that and they've got 3 spots available. So hopefully if we quickly grab that, then we can. So when I say the Despites, do you know who I'm talking about?
Not a clue.
The Despites, so Tusada and Turnada Despite, like a capital D hyphen SPITE, are the ones that run. They're the duo that run the I-Trials every night.
Oh, all right.
And whenever you see them on a team,
I just got to 50, so I wouldn't know anything about the I-Trials.
Oh, okay. Yeah, have you been on any MSRs or any?
I did. What's the the BF, MBF, something, BAMF? I think that's the only one I've done.
Did you say the BAF?
Yeah, that's
one
it.
of the I-Trials. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, the BAF.
I've done that one,
but
and
the MSRs are the one. The MSR isn't an I-Trial. The MSR is a mothership raid in Wiki Warzone.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've done a few of those way back on live, but I mean I haven't done one in years. And now I have to try and remember where the bloody hell the Pocket D entrance is in Talos?
You should have a Pocket D. You should have a Pocket D power.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, you should
Oh,
in
I
your.
do.
Yeah.
I've never used it, but I'll use it now.
Okay, and it looks like you need to get to Granville if you can.
Okay. I'm sure I can get there. I've got invisibility on this guy, so I can get anywhere.
But if you're a vigilante, oh, and he's level 50, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you'll be fine to.
All right, so now I got to go to the other side of the dance floor. Yes.
No, don't go to the dance floor. Go to the middle of the dance floor. Go to the base. Let me give you something. Make it faster for you to get to Granville. Where's your name?
I was going to say, no worries.
So stand next to the base, the base portal, the super base, the portal thing,
Yeah,
which
hold
is
on.
south, which should be south of DJ Zero in the main dance floor.
Yeah.
Where's mine site? Chat.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, there you go. Chat. Okay, just a second. Enter. Now click on the portal.
All right.
And then click on enter passcode, and then enter the passcode that I just sent you.
Okay. Oh, I remember this base.
And the portal's right in front of you. Should be, I think it's the portal on the other side of the big room that you can see straight ahead of you once you get into the base. Should be the Granville. Oh no, the one to the right. I think it is. One of them takes you to Granville.
Right.
Anyway, so.
It's always the last one you try.
Was it the last one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I got it. Okay, I am...
Okay. So are you in Granville now?
Yep.
Now send a just send a tell. Oh well, find my name in globals. So find my name in the global list, in your global friends.
Right?
Then right click on my name in the global list, and I think the second one is send message to team leader.
Yes. Now you're on Romani?
Yeah, I'm on Romania at the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
And so if you send a message to my team leader, it'll go to reverse polarity and just say, "Hey, do you mind if I come along on your team? Because there's 2 spots left, so there should be room for you to join." And
and there we go.
there you go.
Oh, wow. Not very far away either. I'm guessing that they're on another floor. Yeah, I was going to tell you, I saw that Pro Gamer was on today.
Yeah. Oh, OG. Oh, wait. Positive Gamer. You mean Positive Gamer?
No.
Pro Gamer.
Pro Gamer.
Pro Gamer, the one we call OG.
Okay. Yeah. He
Yeah,
was
yeah.
on, so I popped on stream and we got to talking, and he was like, "Have you been on my stream before?" And I'm like, "No, but I met you on Jules' stream." And he was like, "Oh, that's right. Where the hell has he been?"
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I was like moving.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's say he was streaming today then.
Yeah.
So, what time was it? Did I miss that?
Noonish, 1 my time.
Okay.
Middle of the day.
Okay. Yeah, I was still asleep by then. That must have been like 4 or 5 in the morning. Wait a minute, no, that would have been, geez, that would have been 2 or 3 in the morning. Because I think to get to you're the East Coast, aren't you?
Yes, it's almost 9 o'clock here.
Yeah, I think to get to your time, I need to add 2 hours and then take. Well, I think I'm 10 hours on the other side of the clock. So if it's 2. Because the way I figure it is that when Ash normally needs to go to bed about 2 p.m. my time, which is about midnight over there.
Okay.
So that's like 2 hours ahead of. Oh, so that makes it 14 hours then, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. That's okay. No, that makes sense because plus 10. How many hours are you guys behind UTC or Greenwich?
4 or 5, depending on if we're in Standard or Eastern.
Yeah,
Or Standard
that
or
makes
Daylight Savings Time, I mean.
Yeah, no, I got you. Because yeah, we're here in Melbourne. We're 10 hours ahead of it, that puts a 14-hour difference there, doesn't it?
Yep.
10 to get to Greenwich, then 4 to get to you. So, yeah. Oh, the mission's complete.
Yep, but they're still running around looking for anything.
For the clearing.
Now they're leaving. Oh. Never turned super jump off. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I've still got super jump on too. Yeah, so you'll see that at the moment we're trying to get reverse polarity. Reverse polarity is a friend of mine as well. I think he is reverse polarity. Oh no. So there's Avros, and there's one of the despites, and there's the other despite. And, oh wait, where's the mission door? Oh, over here.
All right, now I see it.
Yeah.
Fell down into a grating and then couldn't figure out how the hell to get out.
I was trying to jump straight towards it, and the biggest building in the world was right in front of me, like in the way. So I had to figure out the way around the building.
What are we fighting here? Oh, fifth column. Okay. Oh, yeah. I don't have that on this character yet. So let's pull him out. Because I can definitely use it on this character.
Probably moving to my Discord would be the fastest way to get, if other people want to. Are you happy though for other people to join the chat in the stream? Is that?
Yeah,
like
it's just
don't
don't
want to impose on it.
for if it's just going to be voice.
Yeah.
Discord seems like the easier way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, if people have webcams, we can definitely keep it on Zoom, but.
Yeah. How am I going? Am I surviving alright? Yeah, no, I'm alright. Okay, what am I worried about? So this is your level 50 character, Azure Blade. That's right, yeah, Azure Blade. Yeah, of course, that's the one you've been playing on mostly.
Yep.
And then you did the tip missions, so you've gone to Vig.
Yep.
That's awesome. So who's your inspiration there for a Vigilante? More of a Wolverine or a Batman? Or did you ever preferred Vig?
From V for Vendetta.
Ah, yeah, okay. What is this character? Does this character have inspirations of V?
Not really.
No. What? How would you make a V in this game? It'd be like a dual blade, wouldn't it?
It would, yeah. It would. You'd need to do sort of like, yeah. It would have to be dual blades. I'm trying to think. Dual blades willpower would work.
Yeah. Okay.
Because.
Yeah. Would you go? So definitely a melee character. Yeah. Yeah, because most of his combat was close up, wasn't it? There was hardly any range that I can remember. But I think he might have had a
throw his
knives.
throwing
knife.
He would either wield his knives or throw them.
That was more an opening move before moving in and doing that. Those awesome sort of. Yeah. Do you know much about the making of that movie? Did Hugo Weaving do all the stunts, or did they get like a choreographed fighter to?
It was mostly stunt people.
Yeah, and I'm guessing with the luxury of the mask.
Yeah.
Why would you have Hugo Weaving sort of do everything? Yeah.
Right.
Is Hugo Weaving a considered a pretty sort of I wouldn't say household, but fairly well-known actor now because of Lord of the Rings and Matrix and.
Yeah, he became well known for Matrix. Everybody knew him as Agent Smith.
Yeah. Okay.
And that creepy ass way he had of talking in that character.
Mr. Anderson.
Yes. So tell me, Mr.
In one
Anderson.
life, you're a respected programmer. One of these has a future, one of them does not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
I don't know, what was that? Was that meant to be like a AI American attempt at something?
Yeah, it was basically like an elongated American accent.
Yeah. But I don't know, I guess he's a good actor, so I want to say that kind of. Maybe he was intentionally trying to do a male version of Siri or something.
I don't know.
When he was. Or maybe I see him as a good actor because he's from here and.
Oh no, he's a good actor.
I have a biased opinion, but
he's a good actor. Anybody who says different, we're gonna have words.
Okay, because everything over here he's been in has been brilliant. He was even in those Yahoo serious films, which was sort of weird.
I remember those.
Yeah, what was that? I think the Kelly gang, the Kelly one. He was like an officer, like a guy who wanted him caught or something for some reason. Look, I don't have a great memory of those films, but I can remember seeing Hugo Weaving there. Oh, and also the interview with Anthony Puglia and Hugo Weaving was brilliant.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's that's pretty. Look, mate, there's a couple of Australian films which sort of have gone under the radar, which I consider sort of seminal movie classics for me. Like the other day, I showed Ash the film Malcolm. Malcolm had Colin Friels and what's her name, Linda Davis, and but it's about a tram. A tram driver who gets sacked from his job. He's also an inventor, a bit like a Doc Emmett Brown sort of that kind of person, but he's also socially awkward. He's a bit recluse.
Well, most good inventors are.
Yeah, that's right. And he's huge introvert, and it's a heist movie. They come up with a funny way to rob a bank.
Nice.
It's pretty good, yeah. There was another movie that Ash and I watched the other day. She said it was a hidden gem. It was Two Hands. The first Heath Ledger, the film that broke Heath Ledger here in Australia.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was, and also what's her name, Rose Byrne. Rose Byrne has had some comedy success since Bridesmaids. Bridesmaids and recently she was in a film with Tiffany Haddish called Boss Girls, I think, or something like that.
I like Tiffany Haddish. I think she's funny.
Yeah. But Rose Byrne is Rose Byrne is an Australian actress that's done pretty well in America, like the last 20 years or so. But her and Heath Ledger were in a film over here when she was 19, and he would have been not that different. He would have been 20, I guess. Called Two Hands, and Two Hands was brilliant because it had Brian Brown in it. Brian Brown, you probably know.
Oh, I know Brian Brown.
Cocktail
and FX,
and,
yeah,
and he played Let's go on.
We were just talking last week about movies we haven't done yet, and I was like, we haven't done FX yet.
Yeah, you got to do FX. FX is awesome. Yeah. I remember. Well, I don't know. It's been. I don't know if that movie has aged well. I haven't seen it since the 80s.
That's true.
Or since the late 90s.
I haven't seen it in a long time either, but.
Yeah, but I just remember loving it when I saw it in the film.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite films in the world we can't do because it just has not aged well at all.
Oh, really? What is
Hackers.
it? Oh, hasn't that aged well? I like the way that Angelina. I like the way that what's his name? What's the guy's name? Johnny Lee Miller.
Yeah.
And Angelina Jolie. I like the way that they're bragging over, like that they're drooling over their, whatever it is, Pentium 1.
Yeah.
with 14 kbps mode, and
yes, it's got a 1400. It's got a 14.4k bps modem in it.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I said, it has not aged well at all.
No, and also the graphics that they. Oh, you made a great point that I loved on one of your things the other day. I think you're talking about. It might have been the Ghostbusters one over the Gremlins one, where you were saying that whenever an art like a film creator chooses practical effects over CGI,
yes,
they will usually. And you said that you actually said what I was thinking. I was thinking, yeah, look at Star Wars, and then the very next moment you said, yeah, Star Wars.
Yeah.
So, yeah, whenever they use practical effects, because there's an object to reflect light off.
Yes.
It's something that's photographed. You said all these points, and I was like, yeah. Whereas any CGI is always going to be limited to the computing technology of the day. So
that's one of the reasons I think the most brilliant production of the 21st century so far is The Mandalorian.
Right.
Because they constructed
everything practical, is it?
They constructed the volume,
Yeah.
and that changed the game completely. Do you know about that?
So what did you say? They constructed the what?
The volume. They basically created...
Is that the ship that he flies?
No. They created a 270-degree wrap-around LED screen.
Yeah.
And literally, they can take all their special effects, they've backed it up to a video game engine. And so they can actually put people in the scenes that otherwise would have been pasted in on a green screen later. But the actors can all see it.
Okay, so instead of fixing it in post, they're actually looking at the set they need to see. But but when you say is it like a 3D effect, or is it just a 2D sort of wraparound?
Oh no,
screen?
it's a 3D effect because they've tied it in with the video game engine, so it becomes
because I was playing Half-Life Alyx last week, and I don't know how to explain it. It was like I was looking at 2D planes on a 3D world, but it was visually just like remarkable. It blew me over what was possible now, and if it's anything like that, then So what did you call it? It's
called the volume.
I'm hearing you say volume. You're not saying volume, are you?
Yeah, like raise the volume.
Yeah, raise the volume.
It's called the volume.
Yeah. It's called the volume. Okay. And it's a 360-degree wraparound.
It's a 270.
I gotcha.
They got like three
because they need somewhere to have the camera and the
right.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's Favreau's. It's Favreau's baby.
But that still counts as CGI, though, doesn't it?
No, because the actors can actually see it. The actors can actually respond
and
to
that's
it
a
and
great
react
point
to it.
that you were saying that, like I think you said that about Gremlins. You can't make the dog, like, react to something that isn't there, for
Right.
example. You were
Right.
saying that, it's something that, it's not just a tennis ball and a stick that the actors have to, like, they can look at and interact with the thing that they're, but it's still, but the set itself is still
You kind of have to see it.
I'm getting to the point you're making of an object to bounce light off. That I found that to be beautiful. The way you said that.
And that's the other thing that they've done, is tying it into the video game engine. They've tied it into all of the physics of the video game engine. So, like, when they're doing the scene of them on the speeder bikes through the desert on Tatooine, they don't have to go back in and artificially create the light that should be shining on the characters, because it's actually shining on them from the volume.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, that's light shining off them. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I did like The Mandalorian. I thought they did well, man.
It's quickly become my new favorite Star Wars thing ever.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, it's probably a godsend that it was something good within the Star Wars franchise, because because a lot of, but you know what, I think the fans wrecked the franchise for themselves. The problem with Star Wars being such a good film when it was, or even was it was really just a space opera that was an indie thrown together because he couldn't use certain intellectual properties, and I don't know, but is our imagination of what Star Wars was a little bit delusional, or a little bit sort of
No, because
generated? Like,
the big thing was that it became like it reset special effects.
At the time that in 1977.
Yeah. If you want to see what special effects were before that, go back and watch the Sean Connery movie Meteor.
What's it called? Meteor. As in meteorite. Meteor.
Yeah.
Well, what about Ridley Scott's Alien? That was about the same time.
That
wasn't
came after.
I thought it was 74, 75 or 76. Really? Was that after Star Wars?
I'm pretty sure.
Alien,
But since we've got to pause, let me look it up.
1970, you're right, 1979, so 2 years after. Yeah, okay. So what you're saying is, so if I could phrase it in the way my head gets it, Star Wars was for special effects what The Matrix was for how we expect action films to be like now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They did. They had so many special effects first.
I agree.
In Star Wars.
No, they did very well, because, like, it's one of the first things I think of when I think of, what special effects hold up today, and it's Star Wars. That's true, and also it does have some universal themes, like the Force kind of alludes to a kind of non-specific but respectful theology of there's something greater than ourselves.
Yes.
Which is a mystery that humans sort of, as a species, sort of lacked. And then it has the classic hero's journey.
It surrounds us, it penetrates us, it binds the galaxy together.
Yeah. Which kind of sums up every religious belief in a way, doesn't it? They're taking a theme that nearly any mythology we've ever believed in, we are contained within.
Except that, they went further to say that not only is this some, great, in the literal meaning, supernatural force, but those who have the gift can use it.
Yeah, that's right. So it becomes yes, kind of a, I guess, a theological a framework that we can all sort of go, oh yeah, we get that concept. But
Yep.
what, I can also use it as a superpower? Awesome.
Yeah.
Can't think. Yeah. So, yeah, that did make it. Yeah, that's right. But then Empire did such a great thing, such a great service to that first film.
Yep.
Jedi was okay as well.
Well, Empire did as well as it did because Lucas didn't write the script and he didn't direct it either.
Right. Okay. Right.
Lawrence Kasdan wrote the script, and Lawrence Kasdan is...
Oh, was that a Kasdan? Oh
Yes.
my God, Kasdan's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got it now. Yeah. All right.
That's why
and
everybody
then-
kind of says Empire is the best Star Wars.
Yeah, but so well, maybe that sort of describes part of my problem with it then, because, and also because we were, many of us who are fans, who are Star Wars fans, were at that age where we're quite impressionable with what we like, and so it set a certain expectation of what we wanted this franchise to be, what meaning what, and
Yes.
we kind of set our expectations impossibly high. I can't think of a film that could be made that could reach my expectations of what I think a Star Wars film that I would like to see would be. I don't think it'd be makeable. I don't think it's possible.
What's really funny is I've read the books of a movie that could do it.
Yeah.
But
But
oh
again,
God, what is his name?
that's a bit like that thing what you say on paper. One of your great points about Ghostbusters, that because you and Buddy were talking about how something you try to teach in your things, especially with comedies, is that there might be some sort of political subtext or some commentary or theme going on beneath it that really makes it, like, it binds it all together, that drives it, that sort of is something you can speak to. Whereas, I just remembered what my criticism was of your Ghostbusters, where you said Ghostbusters was like an exception to that. Ghostbusters didn't seem to have that theme. It didn't seem to have that same kind of commentary. And in my head, I was kind of thinking, I don't know if I agree with that. To me, Ghostbusters is reminiscent of Reagan's America. Like, if you have an idea, start a business. And when you're starting a small business, all these things like the EPA and all these other regulation things are in your way. They're red tape. They're unnecessary sort of big government bureaucracy that needs to. Ghostbusters to me seem to be like a Republican wet dream.
Yeah, I guess I never quite saw it like that.
Like the underdog wins the day. The man is out there to the man out there is your antagonist, is the one that's trying to just rain on your parade because they can, or because because Dickless here likes to swing his thing around kind of thing. So, you had such great words to say about that actor who played the reporter in Die Hard. What's his name? William something?
Atherton, maybe.
Atherton. That's right. Yeah. And to me the movie, and I still love the movie, but it just seemed to be like a ringing endorsement of Reaganomic America. Is how I saw the everything pointing about what's good and bad about the way that we live, the life we have. Like, because if you think about 4 scientists working in university, their first instinct shouldn't be to start a small business and make a commercial a bit like a used car salesman. It should be to get a government grant and then to continue your work on the supernatural, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
And
But-
so that behaviour they did to go and start a small business seemed to be more like an Americana kind of behaviour, like something reflective of your culture rather than what the rest of us might do, if that makes sense.
Right.
So anyway, that was the one thing I was thinking of. I don't know. I think I see a theme. Maybe you're blinded to your own theme because the fish can't see the water in which it swims.
It's possible.
was what I was thinking. So.
That's entirely
Anyway,
possible.
Yeah. Just anyway, food for thought. But besides all that, I mean, even considering that, like, I love the fact that your podcast within my head starts a conversation where I start to engage, where I engage with the text, and it keeps my mind occupied for. That's why it's such a great podcast. So.
Thank you.
Yeah. But what was I saying? Yeah, so that's why I was saying that the Star Wars, it's very, oh my god. So Kazdan did such a great script and like made such a great film when I was 11 or 12, which means that when I watched it, it was the greatest thing I'd ever seen.
Right.
And so now what I'm asking of Star Wars is, please show me again the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's just not going to be something that I think they're going to be able to do. But anyway, that's the thing I was going to say. You also said about Ghostbusters is that on paper, if you looked at the script, you would have given the student a C. If someone submitted that script, it shouldn't. You said it shouldn't.
Yeah, I
work
think that
on
was.
paper.
I think that was Buddy.
Yeah, Buddy said that. Okay, right,
Yeah.
right. And which made me think, well, yeah, that adds a new complexity to greenlighting films, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
If people can submit films where this shouldn't work on paper, but it becomes one of the greatest, culturally moving films ever, how can you trust your judgment from now on?
That's
with what makes.
And I hesitate to say this, but that's the mark of a good film executive. Somebody who can look at something on paper and go, okay, this is clunky and it shouldn't work, but there's something here. There's a nugget of awesome in there that we can pull out.
Right. So you need that executive who can identify the X factor.
Yeah. You need somebody to look at it and go, no, I see something here.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so what was the book, the Star Wars book, where you thought it'd
I'm trying to remember the name of the author.
Yeah.
There's a guy who novelized Lucas's original episodes 7, 8, and 9. Because, he wrote Star Wars as a 9-part story. That's why Star Wars is episode 4.
Yeah, okay, so, but you don't know his name?
I'll think of it.
And also, but the actual name of the chapter. Do you know the name of the book you're referring to that you liked? Or?
Well, I liked all 3 of them.
Right.
Basically, it was a trilogy worthy of the original trilogy.
Yeah, right, okay.
And the only thing that I could think when I started seeing, the end trilogy that they did put out, was the only way it made sense to me was that those stories they made took place after the books.
Right, okay. Righto. Wait, sorry, the stories they made, what, you mean the original? The original 4, you mean? Or?
Yeah, the like 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, 4. So chapters, A New Hope, Empire, and Jedi.
And then it would have been
these books.
The books that this guy wrote. And then it would have been the like Force Awakens and all those that they put out.
And the Force, well, of course they're part of the official canon now, but were they books that were sort of been around for a while that they made, or were they specially made for these sequel?
They're specially made for the sequels.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see.
Oh my god, I've never seen one of the Despites down before.
Okay, I know when I run across this guy's name, I'm gonna immediately go, right.
And you actually read these stories then?
Oh, yeah. I own the books. Timothy Zahn.
Timothy Zahn.
Z-A-H-N.
Oh, like Steve Zahn.
Yeah.
Are they related?
I have no idea.
I gotta tell you, Steve Zahn is one of my favorite comedy actors in America. Do you know the guy I'm talking about? The guy from Reality Bites? Yeah, okay. I think I saw him recently play with Catherine, as Catherine Hahn's wife in Captain Fantastic.
Aha, there we go. Heir to the Empire, Dark Force Rising, and The Last Command.
Okay, so Heir to the Empire, Dark Force Rising,
And The Last Command.
The Last Command. Right. Okay, and
And
they're all pretty brilliant, are they?
Have you watched like Clone Wars?
I just realized I haven't had a good look at Azure Blade before. He looks really like that kind of not overcomplicated, slick looking. Yeah, that's a good look.
Thank you.
He looks a bit of a Captain America there. Yeah, a bit of a.
Excuse the pets.
Blade. Yeah, might have all. Yeah, that. Yeah, yeah, that does look good. So anyway, you were saying about the books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you watched Clone Wars? Have you watched any of that? The animated Clone Wars?
I think I've watched one or two,
Like-
but not the full series. No.
Do you know who
But,
Do you know who Grand Admiral Thrawn is?
Crap. No, I probably don't.
He-
Is it like?
He's the
what's his name?
only Moff or Grand Admiral in the Imperial Navy who is an alien. He's green
Oh,
skin.
right. Who's the one I'm thinking of from the original
Oh,
series?
Grand Moff
from
Tarkin.
Grand Moff Tarkin. Okay. Right.
But Thrawn first appeared in Timothy Zahn's books,
Right. Okay.
and then they decided to include
And
him.
they like the character so much that
Yeah.
Now, is Timothy Zahn's books part of official canon?
It was before Disney bought it.
Uh,
Not anymore.
okay.
But I mean, these books are.
Were these books endorsed by Lucas, for example, or what was the?
Well, Lucas gave Timothy Zahn his notes, his outlines for episodes 7, 8, and 9, and Timothy
Yeah.
Zahn wrote the books.
Right.
So they're based on his stories.
Right. And you can vouch for them. They're
Yes.
good stories.
Basically, you get, let's see, it came out in 92.
Yeah.
And basically, the story follows Leia goes back to being a senator.
Oh, okay.
And she and Han get married and have twins.
Twins. Okay.
Yep. And Luke decides to start a Jedi Academy.
Which is kind of where. So this is where they borrowed.
Yeah, and
A
that's
lot of the
why I
sto-
say
lot of
it makes sense to me that the movies we did get would take place after these books.
Yeah. Right.
But Han basically becomes a little bit more like not shifty. Like he kind of puts the smuggler away, and he he becomes the general and the diplomat's husband.
Yeah. Okay.
So they had to introduce a new scoundrel. So they introduced a character by the name of Talon Card,
Yeah.
who basically is like Solo if he was richer, more successful, and had his own network.
Okay.
And Talon Card's
And what's his name? What's his name again?
Talon Card, Karde.
Talon Card. Okay.
And his right hand is a woman named Mara Jade, who is strong in the Force. And it turns out that she used to be one of the Emperor's guards.
And is she Jedi trained?
No, she's Sith trained.
Oh, really?
And
Oh, yeah, because she used to be one of the Emperor's guards. Okay.
Right.
All right.
and she and Luke
Yeah.
end up a couple.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And you know,
And what's her name in the? What's her name?
Mara Jade.
Nara Jade. Okay.
And it's you can see how much these books affected me. The fact that I remember all of this.
Yeah. Well, what year did you read all these?
I Probably the late 90s.
Oh wow, that long ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know about them when they first came out, but somebody turned me onto them, and I devoured them.
Yeah.
And I was like, why can't they make these? These would be great movies.
In your film studies, in your courses, do you ever go into or discuss what we might call the Disneyfication?
Oh God, yes. You can't talk film without talking Disney. Disney has been one of the lead players since the studio was founded.
Their first shorts were inside RKO's. They were. In fact, RKO is one of the first companies they took after, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then, but what I'm getting at though is it seems like fairy tales or rhyme or nurseries or children's stories pre-Disney had utility, which was to scare the bejesus out of you from doing anything wrong.
Right.
From making wrong choices. Whereas when they were Disneyfied, it seemed to take away that punch and sort of gave this idyllic, maybe sort of misleading tone that if you just try hard and love your friends and respect something, that everything will work out and everything will be happy.
I mean, Beauty and the Beast is all about, don't worry if he hits you, you can change him.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I didn't think of that one that way. Yeah. Okay.
I took a summer class during my PhD studies because just something to take, but it was basically feminism studies in film, and we ended up going to see. Oh gods, what did we see that summer? Lilo and Stitch, which was brilliant from a feminist perspective. But that got us talking about how this is a very recent and needed change for Disney because they've done Snow White and Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast and
Little Mermaid,
Hunchback of Notre Dame. Stalking is okay.
Yeah. The Beauty and the Beast. If you give up everything for your man, don't worry, he'll eventually love you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think probably. So, which one did you say was the first sort of step direction? Because the message of Frozen didn't seem to be as bad then. It seemed like they were finally taking a hint.
Lilo and Stitch came before that, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that was. But what was the point of Lilo and Stitch?
It was celebrating
just jump out of that team that we're in then.
Okay.
And then come to. Can you come to the punk space? You should have a base teleporter by now, I would have thought. So in your powers, if you look in your powers, I think it should be under the base teleporter under the.
Yep, it's under inherent.
It's in the inherent, yeah. Yep. Is it under pocket? It's under the Pocket D one, isn't it? Yeah. If you click on that, and then instead of clicking your base, you can click on passcode when that goes off, when that fires off.
And go to yours.
Yeah, go to mine for now. Then we can. I don't know if I can get you to. We'll see how we go when you get here. So what was the point of Lilo and Stitch?
It was celebrating the American Pacific Islander / Hawaiian concept of Ohana.
Right.
Ohana means family. Family means no one gets left behind.
Well, wait a minute. It wasn't the Lion King something like that with Hakuna Matata?
Yes, but the Lion King was African.
Yeah, I know. I'll get you. Yeah, so I don't mean. I mean independent of where the point was. Would you say the overall message of Lion King was probably a strong one, or maybe a misleading? Or
the overall message of Lion King was basically Shakespeare.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
evil brother
Yeah.
kills off king.
Yeah,
Prince
yeah,
eventually
yeah,
does away
yeah,
with evil brother who takes
Yeah.
over, and you
So
know.
it was it was a
Shakespeare.
soap opera. It was a soap opera with African animals.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so where am I going?
Right. Are you here?
I'm in the base.
Let's have a look where you are. Oh, I can't see you. Oh wait, there you are.
I was gonna say I'm
Oh,
in
you're
the.
invisible. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh no, can't invite Azure Blair. You can't invite him into the team. Down it meant Senpai Shinagan. Down goes Manti Miss Liberty right before our trials. So I'm just reading the chat, the looking for a group here. Hump day in 30 minutes. All right. Let's see what. There's a couple of friends I have on right now. Let's see. We can see what they. If you want to join, what I mean is, if they've already got momentum going, if they've already got something going, we can join up with them. And
Well, considering that I'm a newly minted incarnate.
yeah, we need. Wait. What? Yeah. Okay. When did you hit 50?
Yesterday. I have my
Have
alpha
you-
unlocked.
Oh, great. So you've done the Mender Ramiel arc.
Yes, and I'm 15% into judgment and interface.
All right. And have you gone to Detective Nolan?
Yes.
Officer Nolan.
Yes.
Have you gone to Officer Nolan?
Yeah, because I-
no, you've said that. Yeah, you said that. That's
Yeah,
right.
'cause I'm
You're up
almost
you're
done
up
with
to
the
max.
third-
You're up to max.
I'm almost
Okay,
done with the third.
Let's continue that. Let's continue. Let's go to Dark Astoria.
All right.
Just here. Hi, sweetie. So yeah, let's go to Dark Astoria and continue. Once you're in Dark Astoria, once we're in Dark Astoria, I'll be able to add you to. Actually, and would it be okay if you jumped in my Discord?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. I'll jump over there now.
All right, let me find. Oh, I think I shut it off. Maybe.
G'day, Avros. How are you?
All right, stream. I'm dumping Zoom and switching into Discord, so be
No
back in a
worries.
second. There we go.
Good. How you going?
Atomic residue.
Where's Chaos? There's Celeste. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got Celeste. Good. What we were just saying there, Av, is that Jeff has started the DA arcs. We're going to continue doing those if you're happy to jump along them.
Don't really have time. It's trials start in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. For the next 10, 15 minutes, we can probably squeeze in 1 or 2 missions and then jump on the trials. Yeah.
Because I'm a newly minted incarnate. I want in on those trials.
Yeah, definitely. No, we'll definitely do the trials.
If your incarnates are unlocked, you should be able to get in. I mean,
Yeah, no, he'll get in. Yeah, his incarnates are unlocked. He's already halfway through. What'd you say? You're halfway through Destiny and.
I have one
Judgment?
mission left in the Max arc, the third DA arc.
Yeah, I know, but in terms of your incarnate powers,
Oh, I've unlocked Alpha, and I'm 15% into the next 2.
Okay. Now, do you want to? Are you able? Do you know how to increase the difficulty of your missions?
Yeah, I don't know where he is in Dark Astoria, but I know how to do it.
no. You just type it in. It's a command.
Yeah.
It's / set difficulty level, no spaces. Then -1 to 4.
All right, what should I set it for?
Then you
I
can also
reckon
use
3.
set difficulty team size. All right, let's not be late for this because it's been pretty full the last couple times. There's actually people waiting.
Oh,
sitting out.
okay. Well, are you happy doing that, Jeff? If we hang out in Pocket D until
Yeah.
no, because sometimes if you're a latecomer, you might miss out on a spot. So yeah,
Headed to Pocket D now.
if we go to Pocket D now and say,
Yeah,
actually
there's
we
like
should have
5 people here right now. But
we should have stayed with the Despites because they would have. We're on. Remember how we were on the team with the Despites? If we just went to Pocket D with them, we would have already had a half-formed team just to jump in the league.
yeah, they're not here yet though. They said they may skip it.
Yeah, right. Well, this is Destin's one, isn't it? It's not-
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm guessing Destin was the other guy that we were with.
Maybe he was the reverse polarity.
But I know Monday they had 2 full raid groups, and there was like 3 people that had to sit out because they got there late.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And then yesterday there was 2 groups, but they were only like half full.
Yeah. Okay.
I just don't know
So
about tonight.
where in Pocket D are we meeting?
The TV
As soon as you hit the Pocket D teleporter, you'll be exactly where you need to be.
Oh,
I've got one more to get to tier 4, and then I'll be all done.
Oh, nice. They're hybrid.
No, I haven't done the hybrid yet.
Okay.
They only unlock those one day a week. That's Fridays.
Yeah, Fridays. Yeah. Yeah. I was hoping to get to the one last week because
Still got my alpha to get to 4.
I'm just
Oh, my
critically
other
in
ones are
need of
full.
threads.
Yeah, I need 2 items to get to tier 4 on my alpha. Then I'll be all done, except for the hybrid.
What we often do, Jeff, is the that kill Kadabra and Sigil arc.
Yep, I just ran it earlier today.
Yeah, so that one you can sort of, well, any of the arcs you can fire off with the flashback, the Ouroboros flashback system. But the good thing about the Kadabra one is that it's only 4 missions, and if you have your difficulty set to -1 with only 1 team size, you can pretty much just rush them.
Yeah, it takes like 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah, to rush it, and then the benefit of rushing that is that the reward at the end of that arc, there's a possibility that you might get a very rare or a rare incarnate component, like a worn spellbook or a traumatic resonator or a
Right.
Those really hard to get tier 3 and tier 4 components you might pick up from doing the end of that. So if you farm that mission, like 4 or 5 times, farm that arc, yeah, you can pick up the hard to get pieces that you're looking for. And that's City of Hero tips from your friendly player Jules.
Incarnate Raid with Jules. Join if you dare. What?
G'day, Demi. I was trying to get in touch with you yesterday, because
Dude, I was so out of
I
it.
think you dropped out. Did you fall asleep or something? What happened?
I had some guys show up to start
Okay.
great
Could you
stuff.
remember that Av? He dropped in for a second and then was gone again.
Yeah, I went to bed at like 10:30 or so, and the next thing you know, I got knocking on my door around 11:30. These dudes show up with their bobcat, and I'm like, what?
What for?
Oh, to grate the driveway that we've been waiting for like 3 weeks now.
Yeah, right. Okay. So the driveway's all finished?
It's graded, but they're gonna pave it.
Nice.
Yeah, they gotta let the dirt settle.
You've always got to let the dirt settle.
What up, Demi?
Tired, man. I'm tired.
Ready to get your eye trial on?
Yep.
How far did you get your widow?
Oh, I stopped with you. I
Oh,
didn't go
did
any further. Made a stalker.
Oh, is that your Yuriichi?
Yeah, she's 21 or 22 now.
Right on. I got Suzu up to 40.
We need you a farmer.
Let me get Lunchbox finished up.
Jules just sent you a message in Discord. I think you'll like it.
Oh, beauty. Okay. Let's have a look at that. Huh.
It's a behind the scenes all about the volume.
All about the what?
The volume from Mandalorian.
Oh, beauty. Oh, beauty from the Mandalorian. Okay, all right. Gotcha.
So you'll finally understand why I'm so absolutely fucking gaga over it.
Yeah, okay. Why it's such a great step forward. So I guess it's taking the best of sort of both methods, isn't it? Like the immersion of something practical, like as it's happening while you're filming, and also and the flexibility of what CGI can do.
Yeah. It is putting the actor back in the scene so they actually have something to react to as opposed to a tennis ball and a stick.
Yeah.
No? Did you see the article about them stealing the X-Wing?
No. What about
You
stealing
didn't
the X-Wing?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
They stole an X-Wing that was en route from somewhere to somewhere else to use on their one of their sets. Jon Favreau and the other guy did. They stole it. They hijacked the truck and so they could use an X-Wing prop.
That's awesome.
Why did they need to steal it?
Because they needed it for a shoot, but they weren't going to let them use it. So they sit there and they, I guess they just hijacked the truck and stole it for like their shoot, then sent it back on its way.
Oh my god.
And I'm thinking only Favreau could get away with that.
Let's see if I can find the article about it. It's kind of funny. I mean, they were laughing about it.
I do like those stories though of when I guess innovative film directors hustle and innovate their way through just finding some way to get their thing. I think Kevin Smith had similar stories for Clerks, didn't he, when he was putting that together?
One of the greatest stories of that was Rocky, the original Rocky.
Yeah. Written by Stallone and put together with a shoestring budget, from what I understand. Is that the one?
And lots of guerrilla filmmaking, like that scene where he's jogging and running down the city street and people are waving
Yeah.
at him and somebody throws him an orange.
Yeah.
They didn't get a permit. They just slapped a camera on the back of a car and said, "Run down this road." And everything you saw was
Yeah.
just people
People
reacting.
Okay.
The
It
guy
was
who,
actually in a van. They actually had to
Yeah.
make special supports for the van.
but the guy who threw in the orange, just a vendor who was like, "Hey, you look like you can use an orange here."
Beauty.
And that scene where he's running along the dock, where he goes like full out run, and he's running past that 3-masted sailing ship. They just happened to be in the area and saw the ship coming in, and the director went, "That would look awesome in the background.
Yeah.
Set up now, set up, Sly, you're gonna run," and they just did it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that
they
was like
did-
the first use of those cameras, those stabilizing cameras,
Yeah.
was in Rocky.
Okay, it looks like we've joined the league.
Find that article.
So the article you're looking for, Av, is when they stole the X-wing. Is that what you're after?
Yeah, I'm looking for the article. But they actually had to redo the interior because it didn't have an interior.
When did you say they stole it? Who did he stole it from? Who did it belong to?
Dave Filoni took it. It was the X-wing that was being sent to Florida for the Galaxy Edge theme park. But they they essentially hijacked the X-wing as it was being ready to be shipped off to Orlando.
Yeah.
Here's the article. Do you want it too, Jeff?
Yes, please.
All right, there's it for you, and there's it for you.
My favorite story from Mandalorian, well, thus far, is the last episode of the first season when they had all the stormtroopers show up. They didn't actually have enough stormtrooper costumes left, so they contacted the cosplaying group, the 503rd, and hired a bunch of them to come in and be stormtroopers, and it turned out that the 503rd's armor was better than the studio had.
Yeah, all right.
Pornography. Like when Harrison Ford grabbed what's her name's boob. She slapped the hell out of him.
I was telling Jules, do you know about the volume that they created for Mandalorian?
The volume, like
Yeah,
sound
so that
volume?
actually, can I put that link in general?
Sure. Just download it. Don't try and watch it from the cloud.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Favreau created a 270-degree wraparound, basically 4K screen, and they tied it into a video game engine so that they could actually put up all of their backgrounds that they would have green screened in, but actually put them up so the actors could see it, the light would reflect, it would fit seamlessly with set pieces. It's freaking amazing. And I think it's one of the reasons why Mandalorian is as good as it is. Because it put the actor back in the set. Back in the location. Without actually having to go out on location. There's also a great story about Werner Herzog. They had two versions of the child, they had the puppet, and then they had a CGI version. And Werner Herzog basically said, "If you use the CGI version, I quit."
He used the CGI version of what?
Of Baby Yoda. He fell in love with the animatronic. And he was like, if you're not using this, I'm walking off set.
Yeah. Right, okay. Was that, and is that of the Baby Yoda? Is that
Yeah.
prop you mean? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because was it you or someone else? I heard it recently on a podcast was saying how they even with the use of the Baby Yoda, they found the actors were even talking to it in between takes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it was actually part of the.
They forgot it was a puppet. They started reacting to it just like it was another actor.
Where did I hear that? Who was that? You guys that said that on one of your podcasts?
Yeah, it could have been.
Point? Yeah.
But I doubt it because Mandalorian's too new for us.
Yeah. No, it would have only been out the past 2 or 3 seasons of your podcast, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, we don't do anything that's less than 10 years old.
I want to, there. I don't mean you were doing the Mandalorian. I mean you made a reference to it, a reference to that point.
Yeah,
yeah, which is.
Yeah, we also couldn't do it because technically it's television, it's streaming, so it's not a movie.
No, exactly. Yeah, it's not a. It's not a. Yeah, no. In many ways, it doesn't qualify as something that you'll do, but it won't stop you from like if Jon Favreau does a technique or if something happens in that, because you guys. Obviously, with the knowledge you have, are constantly making references to many other filmmakers and popular and pop culture projects and other franchises. Like when making your point about something, I found. That sounded like a long way to say that you would talk about other things to back up a point. That's all I was trying to say then.
Yeah. And
okay.
we go off on tangents enough that we definitely do that.
Yeah. Okay. Demi, are you on El Chino?
El Chino.
Yeah, like Al Pacino, but El Chino.
No,
but it's El Chino.
Tell him Miss
isn't it?
Tigbitty.
it's mommy milkers.
That is an imposing hunk of woman right there.
Mm.
I bet those aren't even real.
Oh, they're real.
She's tall enough they are eye level. That's not good.
Put an eye out.
I just turned the camera to the side, and my God, they are exactly eye level.
Oh, we got galvanized.
Galvanize is awesome. I've found.
I remember him. Yeah, he's good.
Booster. Oh, what's that? We've been moved into a different team.
That's fine.
There we go.
Oh. Got the main team.
There's only one team, I think, tonight.
The main team.
Well, we're team 3 at the moment. Looking like
I
a pretty
meant,
good
I meant
team.
like one group as far as we're not split.
Oh yeah, one league. Yeah, I see. I gotcha. Yeah.
Like we had.
Maybe we'll do the keys tonight.
No, we need to do
Keys.
underground.
Keys.
I'm liking our team though. We've got
Is underground the weekly or is
Azure,
it the keys?
Celeste,
There's a weekly.
But underground, you actually get to pick your rare.
No, it's a weekly. That's why. You know the weekly.
Yeah. We've now got one too many for
How do you pop the league window out so you can see all of them?
what's that? How do you? The top arrow. So when you've got your league window open, there's 2 arrows on the right-hand side.
Yeah, you have to hit all. You can't just have the team 3 or whatever. You have to hit all at the top.
Got it. Thank you.
I don't like seeing all that on my screen, so I'm just gonna keep it.
Oh, there's too many people now.
Too many. Now I gotta form another one. Oh look, what do you know? There's no bugs in here tonight.
No, what'd you say? No bugs.
Yeah, no bugs in here tonight.
Oh, like Thunderbug or
Complaining.
what's that other bug?
Toxic bug is his other one.
Yeah, are they on separate accounts? Are they? Because
No,
I thought I saw
think
them
they're
last
same
night
one.
at the.
Far as I
Actually,
know,
I
I'm
saw
same
I
one.
saw them both together at Wentworth yesterday. There was Thunderbug, and then next to it was like another toxic bug or something.
No idea. I try not to keep track of them.
Oh, they're rearranging the groups again. Oh
Yeah.
no. Yep, that's it. Making my stalker #1 on the server.
Your stalker does what, Demi?
Gonna be #1 on the server.
Best stalker on the server?
Mm.
Wait, is there a ranking system for the server?
No, he's just self-proclaimed.
Ah. I thought only I was the one who could declare who the best City of Heroes players were.
No, you tell other people they're the best. There's some people that go around claiming that they're the best.
Yeah.
There's a big difference.
Well,
One of them's conceited. The other one's just stupidity. I'll let you pick on which one you are.
Is one of them is one of them Thunderbird?
Yeah.
The best scrapper on the server.
He goes around saying he's the best scrapper on the server.
Does he really?
Yep.
Give me another week or so, I'll give him a run for his money.
Oh no! In his eyes, there's no one that can touch him.
Apart from the conceit of that, the problem I have with that is that I think the best description I've heard of this game from Greg is that it's like rock paper scissors. Like no matter how good you make a build, there's going to be a hole somewhere. Given that it's not a broken game, there's balance in the game.
Yeah.
By saying you're the best at something on a server like that is like saying I'm the best scissors out of rock paper scissors. Which sounds a bit weird, doesn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
But that doesn't make it sound conceited like he did, though.
Yeah, no, but to expect, well, no, but what I'm saying, it sounds redundant, or it sounds, yeah, you can make up a good strong character that leverages off the strength of what the point of your character is, but it's always going to be beatable by something else that's going to exploit where the vulnerabilities lie. So I don't know if I could say that. Yeah, because so to expand on what Greg's analogy was, he'd say that if he was in the PvP zone, someone came along and they were in a, like, say, an electric dominator and downed him, he would then go and get his electric energy sort of blaster and that could counter the strength of that character, sort of nullify it because he had resistance for those qualities. And then be able to get to the vulnerabilities of whoever he was playing. So yeah, so I don't like it. Yeah, so I agree with you. But saying that conceit sounds unnecessary.
Timmy, they're talking to you. You need to split your group off. Detach it.
Withdraw team from league.
Yeah, top button at the top. You're going to this other group. Oh, we got stuck with Destin. I'd rather go with the D-Spites.
Is Destin multi-boxing? Is that why there's two
he's
Destin?
He's got two masterminds.
He's got 2 gang wars.
Yeah, right.
So technically he's got like 40 gangs running around when he hits gang war.
Mm.
So what's going on?
Well, they had 2 leagues.
There was
too many.
There was too many people to make. See, the BAF and I think another one can have 24, but because we were 4 teams of more than, like, there was more than 24 people there, and so they split the team. They split the league into 2 leagues, so that now one league can go do whatever ultra we want, and the other league can sort of do that as well. So we're sort of running 2 instances of whichever trial. In fact, part of the game is to try and beat the other team back to Pocket D.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to win this race.
Yeah, but we couldn't do it as one big league because there were too many people in the league.
Yeah.
For the biggest number of people you can have in any trial is 24, isn't it, guys? You can't.
Right.
I don't think there's any more that have.
Yeah, I think it's 24.
Yeah, but the Lambda, the Keys, that their maximum is 16. I think that's 2 teams of. Oh, we've got one more person in our league now. Yeah, but anyway, it's fine. It's fine, Jeff. It's just yeah. They just had to. A lot of people rocked up, so they just needed to cut it into. The real problem is when you have 2 full leagues of 16, and then you get a couple more people come along, and Or they try and get 3 leagues, or they just say, nah, sorry, too hard.
E-run meta.
What do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer playing with dominators or controllers?
I haven't used a controller yet, so I couldn't tell you.
I love trollers.
Yeah, okay.
That's my next
I have
project.
a controller. I have one. I just haven't leveled it up yet.
Yeah, I've got an electric dominator, an ill-red controller, and what's deadweight? Deadweight is a
Dead weight.
time. Yeah, how do we go with them again? Something time, I think. Gravity time. Gravity, because dead weight. Yeah, like gravity, so he can throw things around. That's right. Yeah, gravity time for dead weight.
Yeah, I've got a Gravity Sonic, I think, that I made.
All right.
My current project is a Mind Kinetics.
Of course. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Demi loves kinetics too because of the fulcrum. Oh, well, who doesn't
Oh
love
my god.
fulcrum? Fulcrum's awesome, isn't it? So,
Great.
but what was the primary on that one again, Jeff?
Mind.
Did you say gravity?
Mind.
Mind. So psi stuff. Yeah, okay. Actually, that's what are some of the primary powers in Mind that make it good? So you got spectral wounds, right? That's a spectral wound set, yeah?
No, it's all lockdown. It's all holds and immobilize and some damage stuff and confuse.
Right, okay.
Well, that's
cool.
pretty much all of them.
All right, remind me what the hell we're doing.
We're about to go up here.
Okay,
We're going to take out the guns first.
Jump up to the wall and kill the guns.
Oh no. Guys are in the other league.
Yep.
Made it to Destined.
Yeah, I would have rather went with the D-Spites, but no. You take what you can.
Yeah, so run along the wall here now, Jeff, and then as you get to each gun, just blast it.
Bastard.
Working on it.
Give
Hey.
it the what for?
Threads.
You've got
I like threads.
all tier 4s on your Guardian, right?
Nah, she's
Thorny?
all threes. She's just threes.
Buddy got nuked.
Man, getting knocked down all the time.
Did you get up again?
Did I get up again?
I ain't never gonna keep you down.
You're so brave.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. Stalker.
Security guard defeated.
Right, this is the part where I always get lost.
Yes.
Yeah. So where we're beating the Triton right now, the elevators to our right, or over where Ramoni is right now, are referred to as the west elevators.
West Sword.
So these ones here, Team 1 go west, Team 2 go south, and these elevators over here are called the south ones. And I'm on the south team, so I'm going to go south. I'm on Team 2.
We're all
So
team 2.
We're all team
so
2.
Just follow Ramoni.
So, go west, Team 2 will go south. Okay, so, and because we're going south, it means that we are getting the
Crates.
weapon.
Acid. You're getting acid.
No, I think the acid is in more of those Praetorian-looking maps, isn't it? Isn't this
No. If you're fighting the robots at the generators, that's the acid.
Recover weapons from the battle.
These are weapons. These are the weapons.
Those are grenades, right?
Yeah, the pacifiers.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
That's the spirit.
Don't die.
Welcome to Lambda. Wait, I gotta go south.
Okay, that weapons goes down. Move on to the next one.
Yeah.
They're all asleep at that crate except for the Warwalker.
Oh.
He's frozen. Grab it and move. Stick and move. Stick and move.
God, it's taking us fucking forever to beat these crates. Okay, that one's down. Next one.
And dead again.
No.
Okay, here's one.
Ow.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Alpha strike. Ow.
Actually, in between my barrier and like it not popping up again too soon, I generally just eat oranges and. Okay, there we go. Is that the third one? We got the third one down.
That was
So, yeah. So we've got 3 crates. Ooh,
How many are there?
10.
Give me 10 crates. Give me 10 crates of grenades.
Crate.
Okay, as your blade, I can pop barrier now, so you got a barrier around you, and that'll give you a second to. There you go. Okay, so you should see your resistance, your defense go through the roof at the moment, which can give you a second to recover. If that helps.
There's a crate here.
Wait, where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Oh, no.
Use your map door.
I'm
I'm the red arrow on the map.
Right. Ah, yep, I see you. Okay, all right. That means I go this way. Come this way, and here, down there, across that way, down here.
Jump. Jump up the elevator shaft.
Yay. Astral merit, yay.
I see. Okay.
Mm-mm-mm. They're slow on the containment chambers, oh my god.
I think the other box might be down this way. Yeah. Great. Yeah.
4 walkers here. Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
Crate?
Nope, still looking. I don't see one.
Yeah, I don't see a crate here either.
Here's another path.
There's a doorway down there. No.
I'm just playing with Jules now. But I'm on push to talk, so.
All containment chambers are destroyed.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
It means that
Thanks,
if
guys.
I don't push this button, no one hears me.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Ah.
I switched out the dishes and I cleaned out some of the stuff in the fridge.
Oh, cool.
Okay, that's another one. No.
Oh no, I'm
Okay.
terrorized. Oh no.
Eh,
Hopefully it's
There it is.
Here's one.
I hope so.
Keep them distracted while I pop the crate.
Yeah, you know what? This is stupid. Why am I not running around invisible?
I don't know. Alright. I love it.
I love you too. Okay.
Gal's got one.
Where's the last crate?
All weapon crates caches destroyed.
We're just
Oh,
not
nice.
killing the containments.
We got the containments already. We're on Marauder.
Yay, last one. We're on the same pace now.
I have 2 grenades.
Yeah. Now the grenades, they're for pacifying prey to white. So when you say when you see a red warning come up saying "Pray to White" is about to, I don't know, bust everyone up. He's about to, and if you throw that grenade on him, that will pacify him, which will allow us to sort of, bring down his to wear down his hit points a bit more.
Okay.
So the grenades are pacifiers. But you got to be careful when to use them though, because if you're ever on a league where they're trying to do, where they're trying to do, where they're trying to do the master of Lambda,
The Lambda looter.
You've got to do it without pacifying him.
And you can't use the grenades or the acid.
It was not fun.
And it took us damn near the entire 20-minute time limit. We had 10 seconds left?
Yeah. It was not fun.
I just didn't think we had enough DPS. We didn't really have that many people.
What do you mean? We had the best scraper on the server.
Oh, he was in the other group.
No, he was in our group.
No, he wasn't, because I specifically asked to be changed out of his group. And they were even slower. They kept wiping. Get Jack out for this.
He got a temporary power. Ah. Oh. That's why.
Yeah. So Jeff, those other elevators, the west elevators, the other guys picked up the containment chambers, which gave them acid, and that acid closes those portals there, those sort of portals you see around there.
That look like monsters from Doom.
Looks like the chain chomps from Mario.
That's it. That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Our Oh, we filled up while we were in here. Nice.
Oh.
I get knocked down.
Oh, look at that Umbra hole on that Warwalker.
Huh.
Make sure you kill those heavy commanders, because those missiles suck if there's a bunch of them.
Oh my god, Marauder's getting wrecked. Jesus.
Use a grenade. Use a grenade.
Nade.
Yeah, I think the other group would have finished by now, wouldn't they?
I don't know. Ask Demi. He's in the other group.
He's almost dead.
Oh, it's definitely the other. Oh,
Yeah, we had some complications finding a container. And we
Damn it,
started
fucking
later than you
missile
guys.
bitches.
How did I not dodge? Come on.
Yeah, we got him at 20% right now.
5. Did I? Be enraged. Use an aid.
Nova Fist. Nova
back
Fist.
away. Back away.
And he did.
And percent.
Full. Wrecked.
Come on, buddy. Down you go. Down you go. Come on. Down you go.
Use a grenade.
I think I got a super rare.
Yeah, baby. What is this? This is oh no, these are
That's
just
common.
commons. Yeah, cool.
Not what I needed.
I need that self-evolving alloy, I think. Yes, sir. Bing.
Need an ancient text and a sonic
Super
resonator.
rare.
Hey, buddy. Is it still plugged in? Okay.
Now I just need to all these stupid commons so I can make
How'd you go then?
tier
Were you able to craft? Were you able to craft another incarnate from that?
Arcane meditation.
X-wing parked in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge used for Mandalorian.
Yeah. That's the article about them taking the one that was on the route to the theme park. And they cut it up, too. They had to cut the inside structure out to fit a cockpit in it. Because it didn't have a seat in it. It wasn't meant to open up. But they had to cut it open. And then they cut the internal supports out to put a seat in there for the crew member. It was actually the guy, one of the executive producers, the Dave Filoni, was the one that had the part of the X-Wing pilot. The director / executive
Yay.
producer.
Alpha slot actually has something in it now.
Nice. There's also an X-Wing that's in the Smithsonian now.
They've got X-wings in the Smithsonian.
Yeah. I think they're just doing a
All right.
reservation to it.
I think I missed that wing when I was there.
That was an article maybe about a week ago. But I think they're just taking care. They're doing a restoration on it.
All right.
Wow, they could even
I'm gonna.
Wherever they put that sort of stuff, they could even call it the X-wing part of the museum.
We're doing DD next.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut my stream
Doing
and
the oblique.
gonna go raid Aurora And take her, my peeps.
So what hold-ups did you guys have, Demi? What did you say happened?
Huh? Oh, we just had a container lost somewhere. One of the acid containers. But we started before, after you guys.
Yeah, here you go, Jules. Here's a picture of the one in the Smithsonian. Oh, it's too big to send. Damn it.
And take her, my peeps.
So what hold-ups did you guys have, Demi? What did you say happened?
Huh? Oh, we just had a
It's my desktop. See if
a
that'll
container lost somewhere. One of the acid containers. But we started before, after you guys.
Yeah, here you go, Jules. Here's a picture of the one in the Smithsonian. Yeah, there you go.
Here we go.
That's the X-Wing that's in the restoration hangar at the National Air and Space Museum.
Nice.
I'll send the picture to you too, Jeff.
We've got 2 people. One person hasn't clicked.
2 people.
That was me. Sorry, I was in another screen.
He's in. Never admit that, Jeff. You get chastised.
Sheesh.
Yeah, they ridiculed somebody last night for not clicking the wrong button. Who was that, Kinetic Cat or something?
Yep. Freaking totem mask.
Jimmy, what are you doing over there, dude?
I don't know, dude. Get beat up on.
So I'm in the kitchen and the funniest thing happens.
You're doing it all wrong.
Stop me. Your bike, somebody stole your bike. Actually, no one stole my bike. It's sitting directly behind me. I run upstairs because somebody tried to cut my bike chain. So...
Get beat up on.
So I'm in the kitchen and the funniest thing happens.
You're doing it all wrong.
Oh.
Stop me. Your bike, somebody stole your bike. Actually, no one stole my bike.
How you doing over there,
It's
Jimmy?
sitting directly
I'm doing
behind
good.
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still getting beat up on?
I had to change
Yep.
outside.
That's what we do as brutes.
And I turned around
Take
and looked,
the
and
fall.
now it's sitting
Act
right
hurt.
behind me.
That's what you just wrote it.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Artifacts Worldwide, for the raid.
We're good, Jack.
I appreciate it. Jeff, what's going on, honey? close to you are you to being? Fuck, I cannot.
Oh,
talk.
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Oh,
Lord. We got enough tankers and brutes. Why are we got 4 freaking tankers. Why are the freaking range people taking damage?
Because they're attacking first.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I see. We're split up. We're in different groups then, yeah.
Oh, it's the freaking tank people won't. They're not taunting or something. Hey, Ash.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Was Greg just in here? What is this Genshin thing?